Yes.
Can you open up my view of the map? Right now, I only
Oh,
have
right.
Roscoe's dead body view.
All right, so yeah, I'll give you. I will just put your dead body right here so you can see what's going on in the game. Just
Weekend at Bernie's.
go Weekend at Bernie's that shit. Just so you're aware for storytelling purposes, and I'll tell you when you're going to be brought in.
Yeah, I figured it'll be a minute.
Yeah.
So, probably when they get out of the dungeon is my guess, or maybe even a little later.
All right, everybody. Well, we're now. You got to hear me do some awesome DM decisioning right there as we opened up for live. Everybody, say hi.
Hi.
Well, so I know it's been a minute for all of us, but we're back. We're ready to play again. So, and I'm sure Adam's going to tell me later, but yes, I am well aware that I could choose not to show the stream, all the background stuff. But what's the fun in that when they can see all the hidden things I put on the map? Or have I this time? Have you already found everything? You'll never know.
No idea.
Well, technically everything in the next room should be dead, because we sent Mr. Super Half Dragon after all of them.
That is accurate. I
And
forgot
Lily
about
needs
that.
to move into our room because she moved in and he went in there to kill everything.
That's right. So, yes, you sent him into here
Yeah.
to kill everything except Elia. That's right, because Elia then came into here so that she wouldn't be
short rest.
murdered. So Roscoe's dead body is here so he can get a good view of everything. And yeah, dead,
Now,
dead, dead.
Did Mr. Half Dragon there actually kill everything?
He killed everything he could find.
I hate it when we use non-specific wording.
It's half my job as a DM. He found one of those crawly thingies that you guys love.
The roper?
Yeah, the roper. He killed that.
I was about to say, I see you put that icon back in there and you didn't have a red X on it yet. I'm like,
Oh no,
can't
I just
tell
had
me you
to.
couldn't see that.
I had to move it off the layer, and then I'll move it off the GM layer, and then move it into dead. So he also smashed a dragon egg while he was in there. So that was the whole thing. All right. So with that,
We're calling the full short rest done now.
we are calling the short rest done now.
Okay.
And the very pissed off, now aware that it was charmed, half dragon is facing all of you. Everyone make a dex save.
Are you kidding me? You're doing this right off the bat?
Oh, absolutely.
Dex save.
The dex save will allow you to get behind either this side or this side
Ooh, Arshok.
of the map. Oh God, Arshok.
Mine
sorry.
just rolled off of a 1.
Okay.
Why is it rolling twice?
Oh my God, Kristen.
I wish I could take the second one, but I know I can't.
Alright, so, Arshok, you're still invisible, right?
I mean, he should
Yes.
be invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna give you this as kind of a mulligan moment. Go ahead and roll again as advantage. Okay. It's funny because you still got the 7 on the one side of it. But
It's my lucky night.
I'll take it. Alright, so that 14 is a barely saving grace for you. Elia and Luzeros, you will take... Wait for it. No, not that search bar. I need the other search bar. There he is. You will take 23 lightning damage.
No.
Very fucking me up.
Close, though.
Holy fuck.
Yes. Arshak, roll again because you tied with what I wanted you to do.
Oh, watch me get another 7.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm off by a number. In my brain. Luzeros, roll again. You tied. Arshak, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Arshak, you ducked over here. Gurik here, you ducked over here behind the wall. Luzeros and Elia. Well, Elia got hit for the 23 damage. And Luzeros got hit for the 23 damage. So. So Luzeros and Elia each take 23 damage. Is everyone still alive?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. He begins to stomp as he kind of wakes from the daze of his potion towards you.
Is he throwing a temper tantrum?
Say what?
Is he throwing a temper tantrum now?
Oh, he definitely is. He doesn't know
I'm
who to
ready.
aim this temper tantrum at, but he's coming.
So we have an angry toddler.
Yes. Everyone roll initiative. And remember
Don't
that
forget to click your token.
your beloved Istrik, your tank / damage dealing monster is gone.
Damn, Chris, you turn it around right there. Holy shit, man.
Oh,
Damn.
You went from a nat
I
1
rolled
to a
off
nat
of a
1
16.
roll.
I changed my dice.
Yeah, I should do that too. How do I do that?
Go to.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing somebody.
I'm
Chris,
dead,
You
remember?
forgot to click your token, too, before you hit roll initiative, so you don't show up in the turn order.
Garbage.
That's okay. I'll still give you your
rolled off
critical.
of the 16 onto the 4.
Yes. All right, so let me give you an initiative in the roll order, and then we give you the 25.19. There we go. All right, so Arshak, since you were successful in your roll away, well, yeah, nobody's prone. You just both got hit. So after that, Arshak, you get to take 2 turns. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna. Well, I can't even fucking see this guy, so.
And I'm gonna play a song called "Bad Ideas." Not fitting battle music at all.
No.
Elevator music.
Sounds more like we're in the pub or something.
Just some
Sorry,
merengue.
more like a piano bar.
All right. We'll switch back to the usual. Battle of the Amazons and where's the other one I always use? Oh, and not doing level up again. You know,
Is
yeah.
anybody ready for tea?
Say what?
Is anybody ready for tea?
Yes. All right. So, Arshak, like I said, you have 2 turns. What will you do?
Well, first I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Okay.
Good idea.
And then I am going to
Oh,
take...
wait. Before you... Wouldn't you be able to just have your Hunter's Mark move over to him at this point?
An
Or
hour
no,
passed.
because this is now a new battle.
An hour passed.
Okay.
Yeah, we took a short rest, so it would reset.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the Hunter's Mark spell on him, and then I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher feat and try and see if we can't do some damage to this guy.
All right.
Ooh, nat 1. Never mind.
Jeez Louise.
As
so
you
am
miss,
I gonna flip flop like nat 20, nat 1, nat 20, nat 1?
that's one way to play the game, you know. So, as you miss, he, in his moment of just like looking awesome and deflecting your arrow with the back of his claw, steps forward again.
Lovely. I think I'm just gonna move back over here and
I'm gonna
avoid getting electrocuted again.
verify real quick that the stream is actually playing our my audio.
You say, like, call or text Jen real quick and ask her.
It is.
Okay, good.
I literally just heard you say you're hoping it would read or play it.
Gotcha. Okay, alright. So, Arshak, you did your first turn. What do you want to do for your second turn?
I'm gonna back up a little bit. See if I can't. Here. Get on the other side of Bert here. And then I guess I would try and shoot him again.
Alright.
Am I gonna nat one again? Nah, nat 20!
No, this really is going to keep happening. Okay.
Dude,
Alright, so go ahead and roll that damage.
my thunder knows two ways.
So 8 and then 4, definitely for the sneak attack because you're still invisible. So,
And also, hold on, let me roll my
yep.
hunter's mark.
So 16. Alright.
The end.
The end. Yeah. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Then we move on to Luzeros. You're up. Now, Luzeros, I need you to roll a perception check real quick.
Nope.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
my freaking, like, I am not rolling tonight. Like, this is not my game.
What is happening?
So, basically, this is going to be good and bad news then, because the way this is going to have to happen, because of that roll. You don't see it coming, but a pool of blackness from the ceiling just falls onto you
Knock?
and begins to attach itself to parts of your skin. And although you are blind right now, because of the ooze and blackness, you begin to feel this strange sort of fury as you gain your benefit card item from the Trial of Terrors, the Blood Fury Tattoo. It's just really funny that you crit failed on that, so you didn't see it coming. Because I was hoping you would at least like normal catch it and then be like, sweet. You will still need to find the time to attune to it.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. Was like, am I technically attuned to it then? But okay,
No,
cool.
definitely, especially because of the failure to even notice it coming. Definitely, if you critted on it, like crit good, I was gonna give that to you, but no. But yeah, so it is. You can feel it kind of attaching to you almost, and the reason why it's not attuned is because you kind of haven't forced this mystical object into place. So right now, it's almost like it's crawling around on you.
All right.
Now you may
I
take your
just
turn.
yeah, I just went ahead and added it to my inventory, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah.
Because it wasn't in there yet. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to pull that elemental gem that I used in Trial of Terrors. And I'm gonna go ahead and break that bad boy up
Okay.
and summon that fire elemental.
All right. Let me get a fire elemental out.
Hey, Derek,
Yes.
really quick, did you double the damage that I did to him because it was a crit?
I made the mistake of assuming it would do that because usually it does, but you are correct. Now that I'm looking at it, it did not do that automatically. So, yep, I just doubled it.
that your whole turn?
Well, I get to command it.
So you throw down the fire elemental in front or behind you?
In front of me.
Okay, so yeah, so this awesomeness just sort of appeared
That's a really
in front
large
of you.
fire elemental. Oh, it is large. Okay. No,
Yep.
Never mind. My mistake.
The other one I gave you was, let's just say, Trial of Terrors and all that. You know, that thing was a mess as it was. It's just
Yeah. It's all good. That was fun.
I will do
then
better
in that
each time.
case, since it's a free action, I'm going to tell the fire elemental to attack the half dragon.
So the first thing it does as its attack action is to move forward and just be on top of him, and therefore lighting him on fire.
I mean, I was just going to do the regular attacking, but okay. But that works for me. Yeah, we can have him occupy his space.
Right.
Just roll with it, man.
Yeah, we'll just do that. So he's on fire. So hold on, wait.
I was about to say, you remember that I'm basically making you guys fight an Elden Ring style boss monster, right? Take any
so
win,
he
take any win you can get.
So he takes 9 fire damage because he's now occupying his space.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and do his
Touch.
multi attack.
Yep.
His touch. His two
Touch it.
touches.
Just touch him.
Well, that's a nat 1 and a 12, so I don't think those will hit.
So neither of them hit, and when he goes to touch the half dragon instead swings at him with his greatsword. And AC. Okay, he's not immune.
His AC's 13, so he probably hit.
Yeah, he did hit, but oh wait, nope, he crit failed as well. Wow, this is gonna get weird. So the half dragon.
Fire elemental get another attack?
Yes. Now they're basically they're in like a really awkward, stumbly duel now. Like think of two people failing so hard they're fighting.
There's a 22. There, it ended.
Yep. So there you go. So go ahead and roll that damage.
10 fire damage.
Alright, so because I can't see my
And
guy.
it's on fire again, but he was already on fire, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, so this is your fire elemental. You attacked him with that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to give you XP for the fire elemental.
That's fine, that's fair.
But also, I need to know who is commanding Nox this session.
I suppose that's gonna be me.
I got the fire elemental, so yeah, you go ahead and command Nox.
Alright. So, with that, next up
We'll
is...
say for the time being that it's going to be her, but it'll probably wind up turning into me at some point.
Fair. Alright, with that, Elia, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Okay. I'm also going to move the fire elemental to the back so we can actually see the guy. There we go. Alright, so that is definitely a hit. -7.
And then I am going to move.
Yeah, I totally forgot to move.
And that'll be it.
Alright. So that's a solid hit. We move on to Shalana.
Okay, so I can break up my movement, right? I can move before and after.
Correct. As long as it's still the same amount it's supposed to be.
10. So that leaves me 20 left. Okay, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on this dude.
Okay.
That should populate in here. Okay.
Yes.
That's a bonus action. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Warlock, that's the time.
Alright, that's that is a miss.
No, because I get a +3 to that.
Well,
that it didn't
probably
add.
still miss. That'd be a 14.
Yeah, it's a 14.
That is. Let me double check. But I'm pretty sure that's still a miss.
Damn. I tried.
I was right. Yeah, still a miss.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to move right here. And for right now, I'm just gonna have Nox move back with me.
Okay.
Her AC is definitely not high enough to try having to pounce on this dude.
Oh, hell no.
So Langdrosa is going, or not Langdrosa. Langdrosa's third cousin, twice removed, is going to use his great sword twice. And oh wait, where? I remember what I was doing. Because he has super powerful abilities. Where is the lightning bolt spell? I'm gonna find it. Don't you worry, guys. I wouldn't miss out on hitting you all with lightning bolt.
Yeah, you would.
Nah. Okay, here we go. So
Did you keep track of the fire elemental's health?
he hits the fire elemental for 11 slashing damage, which only counts for 6 slashing damage because of the resistance to what's the word I'm looking for?
Non-magical attacks.
Non-magical physical attacks.
Alright.
But
1 second.
okay,
How many attacks was that? 1 or 2?
that's gonna be 2 attacks.
So that was 2,
Yes,
and they both hit.
they both did hit.
Okay, then
Okay.
that is 3 fire damage to him.
All right, so he takes 3, and now the part you're not gonna like me
you
for.
take the 1d10 at the beginning too. Sorry, my bad.
Son of a bitch. All right,
That's
all
another
right,
8. So that's 11 total right there.
all right. Now is the part where you're not gonna like me. So with each strike of lightning bolt, he did 21 and then 22 damage to the fire elemental. And then also another 11 physical damage for the second hit. So that's another 6 damage for the physical hit, and then minus 43 for the lightning damage. And then
Alright.
that is it. Gurakir, you're up.
Alright. From where I'm at right now, because I can't see him, can I hit him from there or no?
If you can't see him, then no.
I can see him,
Oh, you can,
but he's
yes.
like still kind of tucked right behind the corner by view. I see his full picture. I was trying to check, do I need to move first or not?
If you can see his whole picture, then no.
Okay.
Otherwise, he'd be
I'm
like
going-
undercover.
Okay. I'm going to attack him with my crossbow.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to use magic? Boy, it is really ghosting up out there. Holy crap.
I'm gonna say that works.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Wow.
Was it on that 20?
So as
Yeah, it was
Gurakir
that
switches
20,
over
it
to
does.
just being a ranger.
Oh, there! It finally rolled damage. I only hit once.
Alright, so piercing critical, piercing. Well, yeah, but it's a critical like earlier. So
But,
I will
yeah,
double
only
the first
clicked it
one.
once, but it rolled it, showed 2 there,
yep. Alright.
and
So,
then I'm going to use my sorcery points to be able to cast Chromatic Orb
oh,
as a bonus action
okay.
at 3rd level, and I'm going to do fire.
Okay.
$22.
Oh, you have to be messing with me right now. Alright, roll for damage. This was,
Show up on roll 20.
Anticlimactic.
Doesn't look. It's just not wanting to. It's fighting me on roll 20, rolling damage.
Gotcha.
So here's my 5d8.
Did he just die?
Is he getting angry?
Wow.
How much health did he have when I did that chromatic orb?
He had 5.
Wow.
So,
I used 3rd level because I figured with where he was at, I'm like, okay, this has a chance for 40.
Dad, I get my hit points back.
But
yeah, so, oh my god. Okay, so, with that, this thing is finally dead.
Loot the body.
Loot the body.
yeah, I want to loot both bodies.
Hey,
All right.
me too.
So,
Charge.
in the...
I'm there first.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Blue. I need you to move. One sec, guys. Let's grab my book and I drop
finally
some
hit with a
stuff.
spell.
Yeah, congratulations.
First time, like, ever.
No, it's just been the first time in like 4 sessions.
Alright, give me 1 sec. I gotta fix this somehow. It really wants to fall, and it broke one of my little dragon sculptures. It makes me sad. One momento, guys. Lights are on. Stay over there.
There are 4 cats in this room right now.
You got all 4 up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually getting along.
Well, Tyler and Callie are asleep on my feet.
Well, Pixel's asleep right here. Duchess is just mosey.
I'm not sure where Domino is, but Claw's right here.
It would be nice to hit. He will attack you.
It's pretty big. Nothing else broke off. No ears or anything. So. Hooray! So I went to go get the Dungeon Master's Manual, and this broke off of one of my statues. So that's what I get for being a bit of a hoarder. I gotta find better. When I get to the house that I'm buying, I will pick better places for all the things. Anywho, not a huge deal. That thing, it's not like a stone dragon. It's one of those like plaster, like, you know, they pull the thing, it pours it into a mold. They're not. I can get another one if I have to, but also, it broke off pretty cleanly. I'll probably just glue it. Anyway, that happens. I have a lot of dragons too, so I'm not super worried about it. Anywho, so you guys just killed the thing with the face and the stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. As you move forward through the dungeon, which way do you go? You wanted to loot the body. I'm assuming everyone tried to loot the body, so everyone should roll first for... you know what? Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, we're doing it this way.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Just go ahead and skip past me.
Oh! Almost landed on a nat 20.
This game is just telling
Chris
me.
and I are tied.
This game's telling me to fuck right off.
So you two will basically be basing it off of, you know, who gets the higher roll. So first things first, we do the half dragon's body.
Okay.
Gurukir, go ahead and roll for investigation.
Bro, I'm not gonna go out grab the fucking regular dice and use those. This
That's
fucking
high enough.
thing is just telling me to fuck right off.
It's kind of what I'm going through right now.
19.
So, for the 19, you definitely see, You pick up the spear that he was using. It is still tingling with little bits of lightning energy. But other than that, it
What's the name of the
seems...
spear?
Say what?
What's the name of the spear?
It is just a spear
Oh, okay.
that I may reveal more information about later when I make it up.
But
Okay, so just add a regular
Yep.
spear, no like +1 or anything.
No +1 yet.
You're gonna hard roll?
I'm gonna add detail about these different weapons later.
yes,
Alright.
I know you're. Thank you. I know. Hey, Derek.
Yes.
I'm giving you the forewarning right now. This game's fucking me over, so I'm gonna be doing hard rolls now. So
All right. I got you.
just so you're aware.
Yeah, I got you. All
You
right.
found some dice file?
Just I'll just tell you, if you start to roll super high on every single thing, I'm gonna make you point the camera at it.
Don't worry.
I'm
not
watching
gonna
him.
I'm not gonna be.
I trust you.
cheating, Don't worry. This thing's not working with me tonight, so I'm just gonna go to the regular dice.
I got you. All right. So
I'm surprised you could find those.
They were in my backpack.
half dragon.
You had your wife's dice in your backpack?
Yeah.
All right.
We
So
know
next
you don't
up,
have any.
Shalana and Arshak both jump for the half dragon. What are you gonna find on him? Go, 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 go! Investigation, guys. Oh damn!
Wow.
Yeah. So Arshak, you walk over and immediately notice under the dead body a
That's not what I rolled.
What'd you roll? You
I
rolled
mean-
a 4.
Yeah, on my screen it showed an 18 and then put a 4.
It probably rolled over.
Stupid.
those physical dice, man.
Yeah, it
They do that.
even when you check D&D Beyond, it shows the die there. I think the first time it's done it, it shows the 2 and just next to it's the 18. It probably lagged on rolling it and showing you.
So, continuing that, the 19 that Arshak rolled. So, if you still rolled an 18, either way, you went second. So, that's okay. I'm not denying you anything. It's more like who gets what item first picks kind of thing. Arshak, you thankfully find, and this is going to be your first item on the way to getting your legendary item, your homebrew item, if you will, that I made special for you.
Okay.
You
What it
find
could be.
the center point of what looks like a broken bow made entirely of dragon scales wrapping around it. So, you know, the center part of the bow that you would like hold when you pull back? Yeah, that.
Yay.
Oh, wait, no. I remember what I called this. That is not going to be it. I'm making a little note that I'm starting this little item for you. I wrote down all the information of how it's going to progress earlier. And I'll just tell you this. It's going to be sweet, man. It's going to be real sweet.
Awesome.
Shalana, up next,
Yes.
you find yourself looking at what essentially is a lot of broken off dragon scales from the battle, different things like that, and you see, I'm going to give you a bit of an option on this one, a big old, like a bag that looks like it's full of something, and you see his greatsword laying there.
Great sword's a two-handed weapon. I'm taking the bag. I don't use two-handed weapons.
You find 157 gold pieces.
Yay!
Wow, it's you.
Figured that was a lot of gold, and based on what he's supposed to be carrying on him at different points in the game, or was carrying on him at different points in the game, yeah. That works. Alright, next up, we have Arshak. Oh wait, no I don't. I'm an idiot. We have not Luzeros because he rolled a crit fail.
Stuff.
So Luzeros, you rolled a crit fail, so you'll be going last. So Elia, go ahead and roll investigation. Okay, so You don't see anything new. You just notice the greatsword that Shalana kind of looked at and then put back down.
I'll take it.
All right, and then Luzeros,
Now you get to roll for investigation.
you do get to roll for investigation.
It's a 15.
All right, with your modifiers and everything.
Yeah, that's with the modifier.
Okay, you. I'm being way too nice to your character, seeing as you've kind of broken my game at certain major points, but you find yourself a curious piece of fabric.
A curious piece of fabric.
All right.
Interesting.
Alright, which way are we going in this dungeon? Are we going into the room where he killed everything?
Smashed the dragon engine, man. There's got to be another one in there, right? There. Anyways.
And before we leave this room, can I go loot Roscoe?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Roscoe body. All right,
Oh,
are
my
we? Is everyone looting Roscoe?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Let's do it.
All right, Roscoe, I need you to pull up your old character sheet for me.
Do you want us to roll initiative again?
Nope, you don't have to roll initiative again. Everyone roll 1d20.
Just a regular d20, nothing added to it or anything.
Yeah, this is what I do when people basically pick the scraps off of their fellow players.
Well, mine was fucking low.
Ooh!
Ooh, damn.
I'm about to have, like, physical rolls, too. This is ridiculous.
I rolled
Alright.
6.
Because you guys moved to Bama.
Probably.
Let me also open up Roscoe's character because I'm gonna need to see what exactly we're dealing with here. But basically, your inventory is about to be a 20 point rollable table.
Well, if you want to pull something up, I can tell you what all I got. If you want to take notes.
Now I'm pulling it up because I gotta see what it is anyway. All right, so first person. What'd you roll, Kyle? First of all.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Shalana, you found a sheet, or not Shalana. Ilya, you found a shield +1.
Cool.
Roscoe had a shield +1.
Yeah,
That
it's
I
one of
did.
the magical items I handed off at some
Wow.
point or another.
And you still died.
Because I do wield.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, no. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Arshak, you, while grasping at your friend like a raving lunatic, pulled off, somehow in perfect condition, his leather armor.
Ooh.
He's naked.
How the fuck am I gonna wear halfling armor?
You aren't. Alright, 9. Gurakir, you found his lute. The instrument.
I have his loot.
Yep.
I will remember him always. Luzeros, you found his rapier.
Is rapier? Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Shalana, you somehow pulled out his bedroll. Alright. Everybody do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
There's.
if you guys don't find the good stuff, I'm gonna cry.
I was gonna say, like, don't worry. I'm making them do it 3 full times.
Fucking hell, man. These hard rolls ain't even helping me.
Go
Alright.
back to the ditch and crap.
Alright, so Gurakir, you, oh my god, you're just really wanting to...
I rolled an 8 with Justin, just so you know.
Okay, you two, both like a cartoon, pulling the same piece of equipment off of him, You both find yourselves holding his pan flute.
I don't want that.
And
Yeah, he had a pan flute.
I had a pan flute.
Oh.
I had like 3 instruments, guys.
Yeah, he did.
I had a lute, a pan flute. What else did I have?
All right. So who is not getting the pan flute?
Not me.
Oh, I guess Kyle said it first. So,
yeah, he had beat me to it.
all right. So Kyle, you get angry, reach back in, and you pull out a potion of healing.
Yes.
It's a
Just
basic
regular
one, but it is a potion
Okay.
of healing nonetheless.
I'm going to have him take that shit immediately.
All right.
On the hatch.
What is it again? How much is it? Is it 2d4 plus 4 or is it 4d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2. Okay.
So, one of you finally got a very good item. Arshak, you found the potion of clairvoyance.
Okay.
That is all. So, if you want to manage your inventory, go ahead and add the potion of clairvoyance to your inventory. And then number 4 for Elia. Elia, you found an unlit torch.
Okay.
That is all. And then number 6, number 6 is already claimed. Shalana, you found a day's rations in a little pack.
I'm getting screwed.
Well, you rolled a 1 again, didn't you?
No, I rolled a 6.
Oh.
Everyone, do it again. Last time.
Yeah, there's still a couple really good things on there, guys.
Yeah. All right.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go downwards in order. So you rolled a 15, so you're going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. Oh wait, no. There we go. You got a set of costume clothes.
Costume, that's great. Awesome.
Sorry. Fitting, Elia, you got a disguise kit.
A what?
A disguise kit.
Disguise kit.
12, 11, 10, 9. Somebody already got the loot. Well, we can't have that. Shalana, you found a water skin.
Extra water.
I'm done with this.
Gurik
Yes, I got
here.
loot in the pan.
Oh my God! Thank God somebody got it, because this was the last time I was letting you guys loot his body.
Oh, so somebody got the rod?
Yes, Gurik here. You got the rod of absorption,
I was gonna be pissed if no one got it.
right? Like the other stuff that's in here that could be good is okay, but that was a
Or especially
legendary
'cause
item.
The
I
rod
gave
of
you guys.
absorption is the one you and I were fighting over.
Yeah,
That's
Hey,
correct.
You got it anyways.
it's a legendary item.
Now you got both.
And now I still have to wait till I can attune to either of them.
Yes.
That's why I didn't use it.
Yep. That would have probably saved your ass, honestly. A few times.
Might have.
Yeah.
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 But I never had time to attune to it.
Oh yeah, because we haven't had a long rest in a while.
Need a short rest.
Oh yeah, short rest.
Oh, so I could have at least attuned to the rod of lordly might on that short rest?
It should be right next to the thing.
You could have, but you never said you did.
I didn't realize I could over a short rest.
Yeah, it's a short rest. You only need an hour. Unless it says something specific on it.
Yep.
Was that everybody's?
Nope. One left. Arshak, your final piece of loot. You got the cap of water breathing.
Rolling that one, still got a good item.
I know, and I rolled in that one and got a freaking
No.
bedroll.
He's basically making a list and then counting down.
Yeah. So if if the bottom item was already taken, aka item number 1, I would roll back up to the top.
Yeah.
You just got unlucky and
I
got
a
the first
bedroll
one.
and rations and a water skin.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, I had 2 hand axes, a dagger, a potion of fire breath.
Yeah, the potion of fire breath, nobody's getting that now. But all the other wondrous items have been claimed. So we continue with Roscoe being dead.
No hand axes for anybody.
No hand axes for anybody.
I can literally spawn that in my hand if I want.
Well, good, because you don't get one off of him. No, okay, so you guys walk in, I'm assuming to this room down here where he killed everything?
That's the plan.
Alright, so as you all walk in, including what I'm assuming is the fire elemental,
Yeah, fire elemental's following me, yeah. I have him for an hour, so...
you see a roper covered in blood in the cavern. You also see another one looking pretty messed up as well, down in this little pit here, and it seems to be curled up and trying to nurse its wounds.
Can I shoot my crossbow at it?
You absolutely can.
I have nothing. I'm not gonna waste my time.
How far down is this ridge here?
That would be 15 feet. That is gonna miss the roper. However, it does set it off. Everyone roll for initiative.
Look at me.
Roper.
Okay, roll for initiative. Let's do this.
That's my third nat 20.
Shut up, man.
16. I rolled a 16.
Alright. Uzeros rolls a
least
negative
roll.
6.
Something in there then to get you.
Well, I didn't want him to
in order.
take it. Like, you know. Here, I'll go ahead and roll the initiative for him.
No, I get it. I can do that.
And then, yeah, I rolled a 16 then.
And then what's your dexterity?
22.
Yeah, 22.
Jesus.
He rolled it in there as 822.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there.
Oh yeah, I
Thank
see
you.
it. Yep. Okay.
Have you guys seen Kelly?
Yeah, she's right here. Leave her alone.
Arshak, you are up first, and you get to go twice.
Woohoo! Let's see a second. I'm gonna move it forward a little bit. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark onto the roper and take a shot at it to see what happens.
Okay.
Please go away.
She is in London.
She's over there on the freaking desk. Now go.
All right, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Yeah. Okay. So this thing is aware of you guys, but also you're still invisible. So
Kelly.
I really hate that. So I keep having to give you basically like free ambush damage. It's smart though. All right. Yeah. So you did 15 damage. The thing has taken a hit and it is upset. It screeches.
Okay. I am going to shoot it again.
All right.
I did not hit that time.
This time, as it looks at you after it's been shot, it looks off in your direction and begins to move forward.
Chris, did you move Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
Ignore the second roper.
I had a baby.
So that is just there to basically resemble its tendril. Hang on, there it is. That's the amount of health they have. Okay. Alright. So, anything else? Archer.
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Shalana, you're up.
Wait, why is there a smaller version of it?
He said ignore it.
Oh, okay.
That is
It
its
says
tendril.
there act as a tendril.
I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
Warlock.
That is a miss.
Yep, that's how my day's going.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Luzeros, you're up. You and your
Cool.
fire elemental.
Yep. I'm gonna back up to about here, and I'm gonna tell that fire elemental to go attack the damn thing. It's got a movement speed of 50, so it should be able to make it.
Okay.
And then we'll do the multi-attack with 2 touches. Let's do this thing. Get on to level 2. Alright, just to make it easy.
9.
So that is a... Sorry, mathing. 15 and a 13.
So both of those miss.
Okay.
But go ahead and roll the fire form for me.
So, like the damage?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, cool.
Because he stepped into the space of the Roper's tendril.
10.
Okay. Roper's
Right,
tendril
zero
is...
the 10, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it's 10.
What the fuck else would the 0 be?
So the tendril's gone. Alright, anything else?
Nope. No, I'm good. I'm perfectly content where I'm at.
Alright. Gurkir, you're up.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay. Alright, so that is an automatic hit of 3 magic missiles for minus 12.
It should be 4 because
Oh,
I cast
my bad.
it at 2nd level.
Yep, you're right. Minus 4 more. Okay.
That will be it.
Alright, so with that, the Roper attacks with 4 tendrils. So it basically summons more tendrils. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Summons 2 tendrils and attacks with 2 tendrils. So, tendril, yeah, we see those. Okay. What's the AC of that thing? Was it a 13?
13.
So, each of them are grappled. Oh, wait. This thing can't be grappled.
It's immune to grappling,
Yeah.
so...
Well, it just learned that, apparently. The Roper just learned that it can't grapple the thing. So it tries to bite it. And fails.
Oh. So nothing actually... oh, wait, so the grapples hit?
Grapples hit, but they didn't do anything. But yeah, they technically hit.
So fire damage?
So fire damage.
Twice?
Twice.
4.
Okay.
And 3.
Okay. I am so happy I'm not giving you XP for this fire elemental right now. There would just be way too much. Alright, Elia. Yours was not a crit fail, I believe. No, it was not. It was just low. That's okay.
I'm gonna take my potion of healing.
Solid choice.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That's just how our night's going, guys.
Yeah, it
Yes,
really is. You guys are rolling
wow.
terrible. I mean, I am too, but still.
I changed my dice twice.
We took too long off. We're all rusty.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The dice don't believe in us anymore.
Alright,
They
that's
never believed in me.
Only your crossbow.
Only the
The heart of the cards.
Anything else, Elia?
Well, no, I got lucky on that chromatic orb to kill the first Roper.
That's true. Alright, with that, I guess we move to Arshak again.
Gonna move forward a little bit, and I'm gonna far away is that? I'm gonna shoot this thing. If it'll.
You talking about the front tendril?
No. This thing down here in the. Wait, what is that?
The egg?
Oh, that's an egg? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do anything then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything to that.
So, just gonna move closer.
No, I'm gonna shoot the tendril. Then,
Okay.
Because I did not know what that was down there.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna shoot the egg. That would be bad.
Yes. Possibly. So that is a miss.
Okay.
17 missed a tendril.
Anything else?
I suppose not.
All right. Shalana, you're up.
Oh no, that's right. You did it. Never mind. My bad.
I'm just so far away.
Just do Eldritch Blast again.
Fine.
There you go.
God, thank God.
That is
Fine.
a hit.
I hope that's a hit. If that missed, we got problems.
How many does that shoot? Like at your level? Or at your warlock level?
Let's see.
Did you have the agonizing blast thing?
2 beams.
2 beams. Okay.
2 beams. Did you have agonizing blast? Because that does the extra damage too. It's
Where-
not a spell. It's go to your features and traits
Okay.
and go down to your warlock stuff, wherever that is,
Mm-hmm.
and it should be like some kind of like magic thing or something. I don't know.
It would be in your Eldritch Invocations.
Yeah, that thingy.
No, I don't have it.
You fool.
Shush. Yeah, so it's just 2.
Okay. With that, anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, Luzeros, you're up. I need caffeine.
I mean, the fire elemental's gonna attack for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do exactly myself. Kind of low on health.
I had
so
my
I don't-
caffeine. I'm now on 2.
I don't want to get too
Better
close.
stuff.
I went to work for like one job. It was awful. Not because I don't enjoy what I do, but just
Okay.
bad day.
I'm gonna tell fire elemental to. You know what? I guess I'll just tell him to attack the roper for the time being.
Okay. Go ahead and attack.
Actually, wait. One better. Move the fire elemental diagonally 1 space. Like down to the right. Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me get my die so I can roll the fire damage.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you waste your time.
That's a 7 and a 1.
Oh,
It's
good.
dead.
It's dead. So,
And the tendril.
And
So
the
it's all
tendrils.
okay.
yeah, it's all one living thing. So, all right. So with the other roper kind of burning up to a crisp over there, you enter the dragon hatchery. Or I guess, hang on, let me get down to this room on the descriptions. Yeah, the dragon hatchery. I was right the first time. The chamber that opens to the bottom of the stairs is immense. A wide ledge runs along the left wall and drops away to a pit on the right. Many stalactites descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously. You see 2 black-ish in color dragon eggs. All the creatures are dead. You see 3 dead guard drakes, 1 dead kobold, and On top of that, oh boy, I have received. Oh, of course, my phone died right when I received whatever that was. Okay, that might be a Snapchat from Adam, which means he is giving me advice about what's happening on the stream right now. I guess we'll find out when my phone turns back on. Anyway.
Sorry, Adam.
Yeah, sorry, Adam. Alright, so. As everything is dead, all the other text in the book, in the Hoard the Dragon Queen book, is completely irrelevant. So yeah, you're in a room full of stalactites and dragon eggs. Well, 2 dragon eggs.
Yeah, I'm going right here to Disson.
Well, I mean, I was gonna walk to a staircase, and I was gonna make sure there was no trap on the freaking staircase, at least.
Can I fly down to this one?
Yes.
I was just gonna.
Can I check the staircase for traps then?
Go
I
and
was
roll
just gonna
for
check.
investigation.
It's only 15 feet, yeah?
Investigation.
Yeah, but yes, it is only 15 feet.
So I could jump and that wouldn't hurt me?
Correct.
No.
I couldn't hear what he said because your loud die. So I can jump down 15 feet without getting hurt?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna jump down. And then, like, head toward this dragon egg here.
Alright.
So, I rolled a nat 1 for my investigation, so, yeah.
Should go back to the digital stuff.
I'm just getting all bored the fuck tonight. I just, whatever.
So, you're nat 1. You don't see any traps. You're feeling good about these stairs, like real good.
Staircase looks good, guys. You should be good. I didn't see any traps.
Like you gave it a
Eric
once
rolls a
over. You gave it
34
the
for attack.
what's that? The Mac from Always Sunny, like once over. Like don't worry, guys. Gave the optical pat down. Nothing. We're good.
No traps here. We're good.
And
Eric rolls a 34 for attack.
wait.
Here's the trick. The staircase is actually a mimic.
The staircase begins to roll up, and your body is eaten. No, I'm just kidding. No. All right. So, are you gonna go down that staircase?
No, I wasn't going down. I just wanted to check them.
Oh, okay.
Since everybody else decided to go down already.
All right. So, is anyone picking up these eggs or carrying them away or anything like that?
I'm planning to pick this one up, yeah.
Okay.
I was planning on picking this one up also.
So let me verify everything. Alright. When it comes to carrying away the eggs, okay. That's dark. Alright, so if you're planning on walking away with the eggs, you're going to need to place... Actually, don't even place it. Just... So you'll put the dragon eggs into your bag. They're not humongous.
Bag of holding?
The bag of holding is... Oh, I'm sorry. I found the wrong detail. It's not 15. It's 150. Alright, so each of these is about 3 feet tall and weighs 150 pounds.
Oh, so it's heavy.
It's huge.
But it'll go in the bag of holding, yeah? Because that'll hold anything.
It would totally go in the bag of holding.
And just flip the bag over and roll it over the top.
You
Don't use the
can.
heads.
Hey Shalana, do you want to come grab this egg also?
Sure, yeah.
I want Justin to roll a strength check, though.
Yeah, so basically my plan is to take both of these eggs and just like flip the bag of holding over the top of it and just run it down the egg. So it just...
But I need to see Goku actually try and lift this thing.
It actually worked. So you were able to lift this egg.
I guess that would put me over here now since I've already... We'll say I've already picked up that egg and I came over here to put this one in the bag of holding.
Yep.
He's really struggling.
No, he is struggling.
I'm working
but,
on that power squat.
Yeah, he basically just squatted, and he had to use his wings a little bit to get that extra push up, but he got it in the air.
Well, I feel like at that point it would technically be a deadlift, so...
Yeah. So, are you putting this one in the bag of holding as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so, with both eggs in the bag of holding, this room is now devoid of anything but corpses. Where are you guys going?
Can I... You said there was a few guard drakes?
Dead guard drakes.
Yeah.
Are you trying to loot
Can I
the
try...
game?
Do you want some guard drake scales?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for survival in this case. We're going to see how well you pry them off without breaking them.
Hold on a second. I did an investigation right when you said it, so I went for that to finish rolling first.
Gotcha.
Nat 1 in survival.
But nope, you're gonna need survival because they're clearly there. There's no
15.
question there.
Oh,
All
you
right,
got the same, so
I
it doesn't
didn't-
matter.
you were able to
Then
get.
it just rolled another one, something. That would be what you were calling closer to, Kyle.
Oh God.
Well, the 15 came through first.
Yep. So
yeah,
I'll take
I know.
it. So the first. So you go up to the guard drakes, and between trying to harvest some scales without damaging them, you come away with about 2 pounds of undamaged scales, guard drake scales. Anything else? Anybody?
I mean, I guess the only thing I was going to do is, since I'm here anyways, can I just see if there's any money on those kobolds right there?
Absolutely. Roll a. Yeah, just roll a d10.
Just roll a d10?
Yep.
You got it, boss. 4.
Alright, so. Alright, so you got 4 gold pieces in total.
Yay! Money.
It's funny. So with that roll, I was going to make it less the higher you rolled. So if you got 10, it was going to be like 10 coppers.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how we trick the rolls. We make it not so easy. All
You
right.
think high's good, but it's actually low this time.
That's right. If you gotten a 1, you might have gotten a platinum piece. And there's a dog
One
bark.
time that would have worked for you.
1 sec. Indy. Chill, dude. Anywho. So, what are you guys going to do now?
Go back to the other room.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to the other room to go out the southern tunnel.
Oh, that way. Yeah, I forgot that was there.
Alright, so I'm going to roll a die here. Holy
Apologize
crap.
for being somewhat shortlist there for a second.
Alright, as you guys do that, as you guys enter this room, 3 winged kobolds just come swooping in and land. One,
That's where we just were.
Yes, it's doing worse.
yes. There are a bunch of dead bodies, just I deleted them for the sake of map management.
Yep.
I felt like it was a good idea. Yeah, so 3 winged kobolds just come swooping in and are just firmly planted on the ground in front of you, holding daggers and slings.
Son of a gun.
You'd think they'd be more scared.
You're right, except all the other things you've seen. Alright. So everyone roll initiative real quick.
does it always have to roll?
I got a 21.
Okay. I will roll yours in just a moment.
That makes no sense. But I'll take it.
Crazy better.
It showed me it rolled over to the 4, not the 15, but it gave me the 15.
Don't fight it.
I'm not. I was sitting here like, why does it always roll over to the low number? And then it shows me a 19. I'm like, okay, I'll take a good roll for once.
Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. All right. So with that, we have Arshak. You are up first.
I rolled a 21.
My bad. Luzeros, you are up first.
Yay.
So you and your fire elemental.
Yup. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40. Can you move the fire elemental so it is centered here on this point? Occupying the space of that thing, so we're gonna roll that d10. That is 10 fire damage.
Okay. So that thing's dead.
And then I'm gonna come run over here up to this guy here. I don't have enough movement speed for to get the fire elemental up there. That's fine. We'll attack this. You said it's a winged kobold?
Yes, winged kobold.
Right, okay, but you said it landed, right?
Yeah, they have all landed.
Okay, cool. Alright, that's what I needed to double check. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do our attacks then. We're gonna do our 2 unarmed strikes. So that is a that's a 13.
Alright, that is a tie.
Oh, 13's a tie. Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and wait then.
Yep, so go ahead and oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The winged kobold will then try to strike out at you with its dagger. It will miss. You go ahead and swing again. Bork.
That's 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, okay. I thought, yeah. Unarmed strike, that's a d6. Wow. That's 7 damage.
So he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
So, I'm sorry,
okay.
he is knocked out because that's, non-lethal punching. So yeah, so
Okay,
you
fair
basically just punched him in the jaw and he just kind of made a face and went down. Anything else?
I still have movement speed, so I'm going to move to the next one and attack him.
Okay.
I can't help it, I have so much movement speed. What?
Quit being an achievement whore.
Yeah, he is. He's an
Oh,
XP horse.
I get nothing for the fire elemental, okay?
Yes, that's wasted XP for the rest of us because of you.
Well, I rolled an 18, so that's an 18 plus 9 to hit. So
Yes, that's a hit.
7, yeah. And then that's 12 damage.
So again, this wasn't supposed to be a tough encounter, but I am a little annoyed at how just simple that was. Yeah, so Kyle just sort of eviscerated the
Sorry.
existence of...
No, you're not. Don't lie.
Alright.
Should I be nice and tell Derek something I learned earlier today that would help him with this, or no?
Just for good measure, I'm gonna, for my bonus action, I know we're kind of past that point, but I'm gonna spend a key point for basically to do a hand of healing on myself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I was gonna say he should go and do that to Elia.
That's 10 HP.
Derek,
Yeah.
I read something on a D&D Facebook page earlier today,
Yes.
and it was a DM just letting people know that most DMs play Kobold wrong.
Oh.
Please explain.
I'd have to find the exact thing again, but you basically have like the hacks or whatever where they set up traps where they're at.
Right.
And just once you set up or try to disarm a trap, another trap goes off because you tried to disarm it. So you can actually make kobolds difficult for even level 20s.
Can you send me that? Possibly.
I will look for it.
Thanks,
see if I can find
Justin.
that again.
So I might
You know, it's
consider
harder
that.
on yourself too, right?
Huh?
It's okay. It's okay. You know I'm not an unfair DM. I definitely do things. Roscoe.
Not
I'm sorry.
Roscoe.
Not Roscoe. Leaf.
I'm dead.
I need you to just roll an attack with the dagger I gave you.
What's his name?
Leaf.
Leaf.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Leaf? Like a plant?
Like a leaf. Alright, hold on. No, I was in edit.
Yep.
Alright, I need to select my character first, don't I?
Nope. No initiative. I just need you to make an attack.
Okay. You rolling?
Derek, I just sent it in Discord.
Perfect. All right. I will definitely.
This way everyone else can see it also.
Jesus. Obviously
Roll
won't.
a 19.
I'm not going to overdo this, but this is smart. Like really smart.
Like, the main reason why
Yeah.
I wanted to at least let you know is because I know you want to get into DMing more.
Yes.
And this is obviously something that, hey, definitely look into to make sure it's correct. But if it's true, you're going to use the crap out of that all the time because that just, it's an easy way to help at least get enemies in there.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to workshop that a little for like the purpose of not overdoing it and not just killing all of you. Go ahead and roll damage, Roscoe.
Roscoe, not Roscoe.
I mean, sorry, Leaf. Gotta change that name in there too. Hang on.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I just took care of that. Save.
Oh.
Damn, what the fuck is this thing?
Perfect. That's how I wanted that to look. Alright, so.
A rare dagger that does extra damage to Cult of the Dragon Peeps.
So. Leaf, as you are in this room, listening to someone kind of monologue, alone, by the way, she knows you're there. Let's be clear about that. She's more just talking, and the last thing you hear her say is, "It's just all going according to plan." And then, as you slit her throat, you just tell her, right into where you're like, "Not quite." Now, both parties need to make the decision of which direction they're going next.
Down to the bottom left.
Bottom left.
Okay. Leaf, which way are you gonna go?
Okay, hold on. So, am I where Roscoe's dead body is?
No, you're here. Over here in this direction.
What bottom left are you talking about, Kyle?
Hold on. I can't see.
He's talking about over here.
Tunnel that's off to the bottom left.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
like
way over on
I
the
was
other side.
over there. That's a dead end.
You are right
It is?
here, Roscoe.
Okay.
Because he go down to the bathroom and get some shit.
So way over here.
And yes, I'm aware that just
Um,
revealed the position to the other people too. That's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for you guys to be apart for that long.
Well, I'm actually surprised that because I seriously didn't think you would have me meet him in the dungeon.
Bottom left is
Oh, yeah.
a dead
Oh.
end. I was already down there.
Then we're going top left.
Okay, top left then.
So basically, I kind of heard them, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you definitely heard the lots of commotion, the roaring, and everything else. And then as Frulum was sitting here talking to you, having a conversation with you, as if you're one of her peers. You know, she's sitting there like, oh, it's just all worked out so well. Like, it's all according to plan. You just took her ass out. Silently, deadly, without worry.
Silent, deadly, leave.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
I guess I will start sneaking towards that direction that I heard them.
Yep.
To investigate, but I want to stick to the shadows, be quiet. I want to view, not be seen yet.
All right.
As best I can.
So since she kind of showed you the little trapdoor here, you just pop down into this tunnel here.
I would like to point out I can't see none of that.
Oh shoot! Hang on.
I still have Roscoe's dead body view.
Well, we're gonna get rid of that entirely first, then. Delete. Let me make sure this is working.
Yeah, that's why when you were pinging, you're just pinging in the black for me.
Can you see that?
I see your ping. That's it. I can't.
Oh.
I don't see a map or anything. It's all black.
1 second. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's why. Do. Where is it? There it is. Check.
Aha.
Save.
I see something.
There we go. Okay. So now you are right in this area. You can see them. Okay, hang on. You can kind of see them. They cannot see you. And yes, guys, I know you might be able to actually see them. Just play along. God. It's a role-playing game.
I'm stealthing. Shh.
So, you guys are not going to go to the bottom left then. You said you're going to go to the top left. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, we said we were going to the bottom left, and then Jess said it was.
No, I was down there. It's a dead end.
Well, I mean, you didn't ask your DM if it was a dead end.
Oh, well, I guess assumed it was a dead end the last time I was down there. When we were fighting stuff last session.
Fair enough.
Hey, Derek, is down there a dead end?
If you would like to find out, please walk down there and then roll, hang on. Do.
You want me to actually walk all the way down there, or just move my 30 feet?
I'm gonna just move you. You stop right about here.
Okay.
And so, Roscoe, you're actually gonna be up here, peeking out of a trapdoor.
Do you want me to roll investigation?
Yes, I do. Now that I've gotten you to where I want you to be. So you do not see the trapdoor. That you are being stared at through, by the way.
Hey guys, I feel like I'm being stared or looked at, but I don't see anything. It looks like it's a dead end down here.
Try one more time.
Ooh, I'll walk down there and look at it.
I'm basically doing this to try to help you guys go in a certain direction, but if you don't make it, you don't make it. We're just gonna go a different direction. But
nope, did worse.
Okay, so Gurik here is now convinced this is a dead end, even though he has this horrifying feeling of eyes on him.
Guys, do you see anything? Are you guys staring at me? Arshak, where are you?
Arshak, due to his
as I say, Arshak, where are you? I throw an elbow behind me.
And there's Arshak. So, Arshak, you pull up and you're gonna roll with advantage. And this is, I'm just gonna tell you guys, this is your last chance to find this trapdoor that I've obviously already pointed out.
Well, you know, technically, I got a way around that.
Daddy,
Well, first let Arshak try then, and then I will hear you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that word.
Alright, so after hearing Gurukir sound confused and a little scared, Arshak mans up, walks in there, and is like, come on, Goku, and just touches the little ladder that is impressed into the wall. And then as he looks up, he gets a gleaming look at a face. And Leaf, would you like to try to hide now?
Yes.
Okay, roll for stealth.
Stealth.
What's he hiding from if he can't see me?
Oh, he can see you now. He was looking down the trapdoor. That's why you saw his face. Oh, wait, shit. Damn it. I keep forgetting this very obvious detail that you are actually
He's
invisible.
But
Never mind.
I'm standing right there too, so he would see me.
But presumably,
true.
I would have heard him coming.
I'm going to go with the Goku reasoning, which is he can see Goku standing there. And once he did hear Arshak go like, oh, Goku, come on.
Exactly.
So,
yeah,
all right.
I would have heard him coming.
Yeah, like you heard him basically like put Goku's mind at ease, essentially. Alright, so you do stealth away, you back up, and basically go into what turns out to be that woman's bedroom-ish chamber off to the side. What are you guys going to do from here? Are you going up?
Up the ladder.
Okay. Everybody's
I'm
going.
following the leader.
Alright, so I'm just going to put you guys in a line up here. Why is someone glowing blue?
I was just about to ask the same question.
What the fuck? What the...
I thought you did it.
I didn't do that. But it's Shalana. How the fuck are you doing that?
Jess, how are you glowing? She's muted.
I have no idea why I'm glowing.
Dude, that wasn't happening like 10 seconds ago.
I'm
Well,
aware
it
of this.
wasn't happening in the other room.
Yeah, it wasn't. What the hell?
Is there something strange about this room? Like,
Guys, is there something on me?
I guess we gotta call the
I'm
Ghostbusters.
glowing, and none of us knows why.
Okay, so the fire elemental is just going to stay in the tunnel for now, because if I let it come in without being commanded, plot devices are going to start disappearing in fire.
I'll be fire elemental.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Something strange.
Sorry, I'm dealing with children
Neighborhood.
right now, so like I'm kind of like in and out of the room. So
I'll just do you the favor. Don't make the fire elemental follow you right now. Otherwise,
don't follow me right now.
there you go. Alright. As you guys walk in, you don't see a person like you thought you saw, except a dead body. And as you walk in, spread open on one of the tables in this strange room that seems to be a bedchamber or a war room of sorts, or both combined. Spread open is a simple map of the Greenfields area, showing the villages the cult has attacked and looted. An arrow is sketched in from the Greenfields towards the west, and the town of Baragost on the Tradeway, where the arrow turns north. A separate sheet of paper that is covered with numerals and columns contains the note: everything must be freighted north to Neritar. Neritar? I'm gonna go with Neritar. Resmir allowed us to keep some pearls, a ring, and a handful of small stones. Other papers are of less interest. Most of them have bad poetry about dragons.
I would like to take the note and the map.
Would you also like to
I was
take?
about to say that shit.
Would you also like to take the bad poetry?
I can let the bad poetry go to Kyle.
Okay, Kyle, you pick up what you think is also useful notes that only turns out to be a lot of bad poetry about dragons.
It's not those final words.
It's that as you step into the room, you recognize the face of this woman in purple, Frulam Mondath. You met her in Greenest. She sicked a dragon on you. What would you like to do with the rest of this room? Would you like to search it, or would you like to move on?
Search it.
Yes, I would like to search it.
Leave. Where would you like to hide? I'll give you some options. I'm going to give you numbers, basically. I'm not going to tell them what the numbers are. All right.
Okay.
But they're not going to get the chance to search all of them. Okay. There are several places in this room to hide. Give me a number 1 through 5.
3.
3. Okay. All right, guys. Go ahead and search the room. Roll for investigation. As you search the room.
Why are we rolling for investigation?
23.
We're searching the room.
Wow.
Justin's really trying to find me.
Dude, seriously.
I rolled a freaking 8, so I didn't see anything.
I got my 1 nat 20 of the night, guys.
All right, what did you roll, Kyle?
An 8.
An 8? Okay. All right, so Gurakir and Shalana. So Shalana, you open a trunk containing a set of purple robes at the foot of the bed. And nothing else. Gurakir,
Those?
I hate to say it, because this is going to ruin a little bit of my fun here. You open... You, for some reason, just have this weird inkling to look under the bed. That's the only instinct you had. Like, you're not looking for treasure. You just thought, maybe there's something under the bed. And you looked.
I'm still following I felt something looking at me.
Yeah, well, you nailed it, because as you look under the bed, all you see looking back at you is a little gnome.
Very small.
Very small. Just hiding out down there.
Can I reach in and grab him by the scruff and pull him out?
Alright, roll for strength. And as a contest, because Leaf, roll for dexterity.
Dexterity.
Why'd I have to roll one more?
Oh, I think you failed.
So, you get like a little pinch of his like clothes, and he just like, wow, and super high roll. Okay. So he does like, even though he's under a bed, which means there's like no room down there, he does like a sweet back handspring out from under the bed and just like catapults off the wall to find himself here, blocking the doorway essentially while facing all of you. Now, this is basically the chance. Do you introduce yourself? Or are we going to continue this cat and mouse thing for the rest of the campaign? I will do it. I will play along entirely. It's all up to you, man.
All right, so I'm kind of in a prepped stance, staff out, a little scared. Who are you? What do you want? What's going on?
Are you a cultist?
Dude, you're not even in the room.
Yeah.
I can see him.
Oh, wait, no. Goku, I'm sorry. I definitely want to add a detail now that I just thought of it. Your horn is now stuck in one of the frames of the under the bed. You're still under the bed.
You're grappled by the bed. You're grappled by an inanimate object.
I'm so glad I thought of that later. Like, it just made the intensity of the moment so much less. Okay. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Guys,
Why are
I
you
need
blowing?
help. I'm stuck.
That's so weird.
I don't understand why you're fucking glowing.
Oh, wait. I know why it is. Because you turned that on when I cast Fairy Fire earlier. 'Cause
Oh
it was radiating from my necklace.
That's right. Okay, I'm gonna stop freaking out about that. Are we still casting Fairy Fire, technically, or no? I mean, no, that was a while ago. There's been a lot of concentration broken.
Concentration up to a minute, so it ended. It ended a while ago.
Okay, you're no longer blue glowing. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I guess I'll turn to the individual that just, dexterity, whatever.
Dexterously?
Dexterously.
You guys work out this conversation. I'm grabbing some water.
Flips into this room, and I'm like, oh, hi, work here hunting cultists. What are you doing?
I was captured, man. And I managed to just escape, kill this lady, and then all of a sudden you guys were coming, and I don't know who the heck you were, and I went, hey.
The first part of his story sounds very familiar.
He was captured, yeah, I know, right?
And he just got free.
And we just had a friend captured not long ago.
He did.
He did, though.
Well, I'm sorry for your friend. That kind of
He
sucks.
was small like you too. Now, can someone help get me unstuck from this bed?
Can we just watch him
Stuck
struggle?
there, man. You're stuck there. You did this to yourself.
Justin's stuck.
Justin, roll a strength save.
Fail.
Roll that
Fail.
again, please.
Fail.
Please.
Fail.
That one.
Justin spent the rest
How
of the
about a 20?
campaign grappled by a bed. I'm kidding. Yep. So you're able to instead of carefully unwedging your horn, you just do you find the strength to do a full-on push-up and just snap that bar from the bed.
Oh.
So is it still stuck to his head then?
No, he's not stuck to the bed.
No, just a chunk of it, just...
I was gonna say, I just got a 2x6 sticking on my head now.
Exactly. Yes.
There you go.
So I'm gonna ask the new guy then about basically. So since you're captured, since you were captured, you're an enemy of the cult. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I stand in this crater. I'm calmer. Say that again, Kyle.
Are you trustworthy?
Oh,
Could we trust
I
you?
think so. You guys wouldn't be able to. My real name is a little complicated. You can call me Leaf.
Leaf. Okay. Well, Leaf, would you like to join up with our little group here then? We are short a guy.
Well, what are you?
I think we'll still be short.
This is what you get for picking munchkins. Do you represent the Lollipop Guild?
I do not represent the Lollipop Guild.
Oh, so the fire elemental came up?
Yes, only because I didn't feel like keeping him in the other room.
Okay, that's fair. Don't mind him, he's with me.
So what are you guys all about?
We're an adventuring party. We just doing things. Right now we're just going after this cult.
Well, right now we just be about getting out this dungeon.
Well, yeah, that's probably what we should do now.
We just be stacking bodies.
All right. Oh, that sounds like fun. Cool. Yeah. I'll tag along.
Yay.
All right. Everyone roll for perception. The whole gang.
I rolled a 20. Dirty
Oh,
20.
come on, you had to beat me by 1.
All right, so 3 people. All right, so no, 2. Gurukir and Luzeros, you hear a stirring going on in the other room.
Which room? Oh, the room, the door he's blocking?
Yeah, the door he's blocking. It sounds like the sound of people getting out of rusty beds, and the clanging of things being moved around, like metal things being moved around. But also you hear a little bit of shouting, like, what the hell are those things? And they're just not happy.
And I just go, shh, Be very quiet.
So Leaf,
I mean, I was gonna turn to Leaf and ask him if he wanted to go ahead and lead the way into there. Show us what he can do.
I'm looking.
Oh,
at
Leroy.
Leroy.
I mean, I'm gonna follow him in there, but you know, still.
Yeah.
Alright.
And obviously the fire elemental will follow him, you know.
Yeah. So I'll lead. Do I need to? Do we need to roll initiation first?
Yes, you do.
Initiative.
Well, it depends.
Initiative,
How? Actually,
thank
let's
you.
talk about it. How are you gonna walk in there?
Well, we can only do single file. I was gonna go in right behind Leaf.
Okay. All
With
right.
the fire elemental.
Here. I'll go.
Fire elemental.
Let's line up behind Leaf, so he knows what order we are gonna go in.
I was about to say, like, you guys
Just
could.
you might have to back up like a couple of spaces because of the fire elemental.
Correct.
I mean, wait. Wait, are you immune to fire damage, or are you just resistance to it?
He's resistant.
I'm just
Okay,
resisting.
never mind. Yeah, you want to avoid it then. Because if you're immune, I'd be like, I'll just occupy its space. Who cares? Like, ooh, this is toasty.
Drive the fire elemental.
This is nice.
There, yeah. If I was immune, I'd just ride on its back.
All
You
right.
can't ride on its back.
I'm just loading up all the things. There we go. 'Cause this room does have a lot of things in it.
So who has Fireball?
No one.
Not yet.
I have Eldritch Blast, and that's about it.
All right. So
Fuck you.
everybody start rolling initiative.
Huzzah! That's horrible.
Please ignore the obvious overabundance of enemies.
I don't even see the turn order.
I see a couple, so yeah, the turn order's not there.
Oh, I know. I hadn't put it up yet, but yeah, you're right. This is way more fun to watch it populate. Yes. And then that one. And then those three. So, the benefit here is none of them have noticed you yet. And there's a reason for that. It's because those horrible creatures from earlier, well, there's a couple of them in the room. Sturges.
I rolled an 11, just so you know.
Alright. Descending. Alright, where's Luzeros? There he is. Initiative. 11.22.
Wow, there's a lot of guys in there.
Yeah.
Yes. So, with that, the first one, the Dragon Claw, will swing twice at the Sturge, and it's dead.
Wow, okay.
And then he steps over. Alright, so this was a lot less exciting because he rolled a crit, so kind of killed my whole beginning of the battle plan, but whatever. So yeah, so now his second turn, he's just going to walk up to this other one. And, oh wait, hang on there. Yeah, okay, good. And do the same thing. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed again. Fantastic. Alright.
What does that dude get?
Gurakir, you're up.
Kind of like 4.
This guy right here.
1 second. Indy. Be quiet. Lay down, guys.
First, I want to fly about 5-10 feet in the air, and I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at this first guy. I think that's a cultist.
Yes. Yes. That is a hit.
And of course, it's not going to roll damage over and roll point. 10 damage.
So, you hit this guy in the back, and you do a lot of damage. Because he is, like, coughing up blood. Because it went right through the back of his throat. But he is still alive.
Alright, and then I am going to move right here.
Okay.
10 feet in the air, just so everyone remembers they can't walk under me.
Gotcha.
They need to.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. A sturge in a room you guys can't see attaches itself and begins draining or attempts to attach itself. And is that a tie? It is. Okay, so in a room where you guys can't see, a sturge attempted to attach to a cultist who caught him and missed. So now there's a sturge and a cultist kind of doing a crazy dance of just trying to get each other. And it's getting worse and worse. Like, literally, they're rolling lower and lower. Oh my god. They tied again. Okay. That time, the Sturge got a hold of him, and now he's on his back, sucking him dry for 4 damage.
That sounds kinky.
It is. Oh, and then he gets extra attack because of the dual ties, which, oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. The Sturge must have pierced the guy's throat, because now he's dead. Okay. Shalana, you're up.
As a rogue, I can use my bonus action to dash.
I think that's on there. It should say in your features and traits or whatever.
Yes. I believe it's either first or
Like
second
on your
level as a
action or
rogue,
something
you
like
can do
that.
stuff like that. It's getting hot down here.
It's getting hot in our room too.
Yeah. It's crazy because like the AC is on, and yet it's still like just so moist. Gross.
No, it doesn't say anything. That's weird. Oh, go to the limited use maybe? Nope, never mind. None. Other? Try other.
Yeah, if you're a rogue, it should be in your features and traits.
It's not showing up in there. That's the weird thing.
What level rogue are you? I've got the player's handbook here.
She's a level 1 rogue.
Oh, you might not
She
have
may-
that then.
She might not have it as a level 1.
I think you get that at level 2. It was either level 1 or 2, I thought, but let me verify. Okay, here it is. Rogue, next page. Equipment, expertise, sneak attack. Yep, cunning action. That's what it is. And you get it at 2nd level.
Yeah, they just missed
So I don't have it yet.
Not yet.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna move my 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess that puts me... I can't occupy his space, so what do I do?
space above.
So, since you can't
Usually
occupy
I
a
can't
space,
do
you'll just...
anything, though.
you'll either have to stop before or after him, so you'll have to pick a spot, kind of thing.
So I can go right here, though?
If you have the movement speed to get there.
Yeah, if you have the movement speed to get there, then you can. Otherwise, you need to pick the other spot before the tunnel.
With 30 lands you on his spot, so you have to pick a spot above him.
Well, then, okay, I guess I'm fucking done then.
It still shows you can still see. That's
Dude,
weird.
I'm behind a freaking wall.
That's weird, bro.
2 walls, technically.
She's undercover, man. She's pulling a crunk. Ba-na-na. Alright, anything else?
No, I guess I'll just have Nox move up behind me.
Okay. Alright, with that, the Sturge, another Sturge, tries to bite the Dragon Claw back, and is successful. The Sturge is now connected to the Dragon Claw, and has taken 4 health on him. Alright, Leaf.
Alright, I am going to cast Spider Climb on myself.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I'm going to climb the walls, and I'm going to situate myself. Oh, I need to undo that. I'm going to situate myself, like, on the ceiling of the door, like, just barely get out the door.
Okay.
On the ceiling. So I can see what's going on. People get under me, all that. And then I believe that spell was my action.
Yes.
Right. So I can't attack this turn. So yeah, so I'm relatively there. Upside down, hanging from the roof.
Okay. Anything else then? No bonus action or anything?
I'm going to, just pull out my bow, get ready, but beyond that, that's about it. No, good.
Alright. Cultist will move to attempt to to kill the Sturge that is on the back of him, because they still haven't seen you guys. So he misses. And then Elia, you are up.
I'm gonna move here. And throw my javelin at this guy.
Alright. That is a miss.
That's it.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Alright. So, just give me a couple minutes. I'm going to work out a couple of these other creatures. So, the Cultist is going to try again to get the thing off of his teammate, but misses. It's going to be really funny when they start to crit fail and hit their own teammates like the Three Stooges. But we'll see.
That was pretty funny.
That would be pretty
Alright, so Cultist attempts to get it off. Okay. So the Sturge is now dead because the Cultist was able to slash it off the back. And now sort of like general calm goes over that area of the room. Like they're finally like, oh thank God. Now these Cultists are going to start rolling wisdom saves to see if they've noticed the obvious change in the room. They have not. Luzeros, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna turn around to my fire elemental and be like, hey, go fuck some shit up in that room.
You just see this thing like a tornado of flame, like a pure inferno, just blow through this frickin' hallway and stop dead center of the room.
Do you think they noticed now?
Yeah, they're aware now. Do me a favor and roll the fire form 3 times.
3 times?
3
You got it,
times.
boss. 10, 5, and 4.
Alright, so the Dragon Claw gets the worst of it, taking 10 damage. While the other 2 cultists take, a bit of minor damage from having their robes kind of catch on fire. And now, have it attack twice.
I mean, that was going to be the next thing. Wait, do I get to choose the target?
Since you can't see, you just told it to go and fight. It's
Okay,
I'm
fair.
going to choose the targets.
That's fair.
Yeah.
First strike is, I believe that's a 14. Let me double check. That's +6. So that's 14 to hit.
So that is a tie, actually. So the Dragon Claw avoids getting hit and swings out its scimitar. And hits your fire elemental for 3 damage. So.
That's 4 damage to the Dragon Claw then.
Okay, so that's hilarious. So as he slashes out, he, in his moment of feeling success at hitting this flaming being, he just sort of dies. Maybe it was smoke inhalation, maybe his body just couldn't take it. But he just sort of dies. Okay, and go ahead and roll the second attack.
That's a 14 to hit again.
That one is a hit.
That was a hit? Cool.
Yeah.
I gotta double check that. That is 2d6 plus 3. So that is 10 fire damage, and whoever it is that he attacked is set on fire if they weren't already on fire.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oh, okay.
So dead Sturge, dead Dragon Claw, or not, no, he had nothing to do with Sturge. Dead Dragon Claw, dead Cultist, and this other Cultist is on fire. So, yeah. Anything from your end, then?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to go ahead and well, I guess I can't really technically run into the room because there is that one guard, veteran, whatever that thing is there, so I guess I'll run. I mean, Leaf is on the ceiling, so I can still occupy the same space just underneath him.
Technically, I'll just put him, like, up here so that it looks less
Yeah, I
obvious.
figure I'm outside the doorway. I didn't want to start stacking everybody.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And Justin's flying.
Yep.
Yep.
So you could
so
technically
yeah.
run past Elia and, like, stand in that spot if you wanted.
Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and do that. I'll go right there. We'll attack that guard, veteran, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So first strike. These are all in our strikes. I'm gonna assume that's a miss. That's a 12 to hit.
That is a miss. So you hit his armor, and now, even though he is kind of still bleeding out from the throat, he is aware that there are people coming down the hallway. Not just because he's been shot, but now he can see you.
Second strike. That is a 15 to hit.
That is also a miss.
And then the bonus action, unarmed strike. Let's see what I can do there. Well, that's a 19 to hit, so I'm pretty sure that one hits.
That one hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
8.
So as your first hit glances off his armor, your second hit, he actually blocks it, just barely, as he turns around to notice you. Your third hit punches that crossbow bolt just that little bit extra into his throat.
I didn't know he was almost dead.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let me see where I was at. I was right.
Stole my kill, man.
Eric's always there for.
Just so I can at least get out of the way, so that way more people can run into this room, I'm gonna go ahead and step right there in front of that other guard, or whatever he is.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
Okay, then with that, so we have a cultist who is going to step forward and attack the flame elemental. And he is going to tie. So the flame elemental can try to hit once back.
That is a 15.
That is a hit.
Five, 8 damage, and he's on fire.
And on fire does the D10 now, or does it when his turn comes up?
With this one, if I remember correctly, yeah, with just the touch, it ignites. Yeah, so it doesn't take the D10 right now. It's just at the start of his next turn. If he makes it to that point, he'll take a D10 fire damage.
Okay. All right, and then Arshak, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here so I can see what's going on, and I feel like I can't really do anything because there's still people in the tunnel. Hallway thing.
So if you're a good shot, you can get past Elia, and Gurakir is actually 10 feet in the air, so it's up to you if you want to take the risk. Can you see any enemies, though, that are not dead?
That guy.
Then that is the one guy you can try to hit.
This is the time where he rolls a nat 1 again.
You will be hitting Elia in the back.
Remember, you've been going nat 20s and nat 1s. There really hasn't been an in-between for your attacks, so...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna chill because if I do hit her, she's physically going to hit me because she's on the couch next to me, so...
Alright, so then in that case...
And this is the night that we have to call the cops for Chris.
Yes. Alright, so with that, because these cultists haven't noticed the obvious, threat in the room that isn't just the fire elemental, one of them swings his scimitar and hits, doing the fire elemental 2 damage.
Is that 2 cut in half, or is that...
That was the cut in half.
Okay, so... Oh, shoot.
And then do me a favor and roll the fire form for me. Actually, roll it twice.
Twice? Oh, shoot. Alright.
Well, yeah, we'll basically roll the 1d10 because, he did physically hit the fire elemental.
That'd be 8.
Alright.
You said twice I'm supposed to roll it, or just the one?
Twice. So there's the one guy that's already in the flame, and then there's the other one who just hit him physically. So that's why I need the second.
First one's an 8.
Okay.
So I guess for the guy that just hit him, he takes 8 fire damage, and then the second guy
He did.
Is also 8 fire damage.
Okay. So -8. And now he's on fire. Alright, so with that, this other cultist moves up and is able to hit, so he's going to. Scimitar misses.
Oh, you got lucky then.
And then this guard is going to go at you, Kyle.
Of course he is, because I'm right in front of him.
Yes. So he goes to stab you two-handed. What's your AC?
20.
Yeah, he hits.
Oh wow, he hit me. That's impressive.
For 6 piercing damage.
Alright.
And then that Sturge is dead, so he doesn't matter. And then this Dragon Claw is going to shove its way... I'm just going to remove this Sturge from this side of the battlefield. He's going to shove his way forward. And he is going to do multi-attack for 2 slashes, doing a total of 16, so 8 damage to the fire elemental.
And how much? Both those attacks hit. You said.
Yes, those both hit. So Yep, roll the thing twice.
That's 8 fire damage.
Okay. Alright. And then we have 2 more guards. One of them rolled a crit fail, I believe, if I remember right. Yes, he did. Okay, so one of them rolled a crit fail and will not be going this round.
Is the one that rolled a crit fail the one that I killed?
No. Wait, maybe. Yes. Haha! So he also won't be going ever. So the other one then is going to step over his friend and is now flanking you because you're the only guy in the room and hits you with advantage. So he gets 19. He misses. All right.
Success.
That's right. Now, all right, that's the dead dragon claw and Gurik here. You're up.
All right.
Jeez.
I know, right? A lot happening.
The guy right in front of me, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at him again.
Okay.
And I'm going to completely miss.
Okay.
And that one.
Oh, wow.
That one.
Yeah, so he dodged that and then immediately threw his spear at you. And I'm guessing a 21 hits.
No.
That wasn't very convincing. You're gonna take 7 piercing damage.
Alright. And then
Oh, and I need you
I'll
to dex
just
save.
stay where I am. I'm not gonna move, so there's my turn.
Okay. Alright, so the Sturge is... I already moved him. Shalana, you're up.
Can I even go anywhere?
You can go to
As long as you are not in someone's spot when you're done moving, yes. You can pretty much move up to here.
Okay.
Honey! Save me! Help me! Help!
Throw him in the bag of holding.
Good news. It's going really well. Bad news. You have 5 minutes before you're dead.
I guess I'm just gonna do the Eldritch Blast thing again at the dude that's right in front of me.
Alright.
Seeing as how all of my rolls suck tonight.
Hey, there you go. That's a good one.
That'll do it.
Is it gonna roll on here?
It's been a little rough. I think that this transition of software, you know, because like I said, they're trying to like, you know, put in all that new stuff. Oh wow, okay.
So that'll be 12.
So both blasts hit him, and he is dead.
Stinks.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Why did I do that? There we go. So yes, he's dead. And then that's it.
And then let me make sure I can do that. Are we in dim light or darkness right now?
Yes.
Okay,
Actually,
so
no.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
sorry, you're not. Because the fire elemental lights up the entire room.
Super. You suck.
So Benjamin can finally see.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I think that.
Gnomes have dark vision.
I think it's gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. With that, Leaf, with your dark vision.
Nah.
Finally.
What
All
will
right.
you do?
So I have a short bow, and I'm gonna shoot at this baddie.
All right. That is a miss.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna chill where I'm at.
All right. Then we have another cultist getting ready to swing on the. I'm sorry, he's on fire. No wait, is he on fire? No, he's not one of the ones. So he just swings the scimitar at the fire elemental and misses. Elia, you're up. This fight would actually be a lot more happening if there wasn't a fire elemental drawing all the attention.
It hasn't used this.
Thank you, Kyle.
And then I'm gonna use my longboard on this guy.
Nice. That is a hit. And that is a kill. Woohoo!
Yay!
Woot! Alright. Add that to your. There we go. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. So. That cult's already dead. That one's gonna swing. Alright, so this is that part where there's a bunch of them in a row. So just bear with me for a moment. Alright, so.
Gonna swing from the chandelier.
So, alright, the cultist just hit the fire elemental, so go ahead and roll that damage for me. Yep.
6.
Six? Okay. Alright. Minus 6. And then this next one's gonna do the same thing. And it is gonna hit.
Oh, are you keeping track of the fire elemental health?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, cool. I'll get rid of my thing then.
Yep. And now it's Luzero, sister. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Roll that damage again for the attack.
9.
Oh, cool. So as he slashes and hits the fire elemental for 2 damage, his robes catch fire so fast he can't even blink, and he's dead. So,
Okay.
Luzeros, you're up.
I'll do the fire elementals first, just because he's kind of surrounded by baddies.
Okay.
So we'll just go do his multi-attacks. There's no point in moving him or anything, so because he's kind of fucking shit up. So that is that's definitely going to be a hit. You can pick the target. I don't care which ones it is.
I'm just gonna start at the top.
That is a 24 to hit
Okay.
for 6 fire damage. Dude is on fire.
He dead.
And then the next guy, that's probably going to miss. That's a 10 to hit.
Yes, that misses.
Okay. Now for me, I'm attacking that guard there.
Alright.
That's a 26 to hit.
That'll do it. Barely.
That's a 12 damage.
Alright, so you just one-shotted that guy.
And then I guess in that case, since he's dead, I'll run over to the smoldering body of this guy and attack this bottom dude.
Okay.
That's 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That'll hit, and I'll just do this because.
Okay, well that was a 10 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Bonus action unarmed strike against the corner dude.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Just for the hell of it.
He already gone.
Yeah, they all had like 1 health each left, so that was fun.
That's it.
All right, then with that, thanks to all the dead cultists, Arshak, you're up.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna, just kind of meander my way in here and see what I can see here.
Good thing that you guys haven't stopped for any like big conversations or anything, because otherwise that fire elemental will be gone by now.
I know.
I know how much time he has. Like, I've been keeping like a slow track of it, but you guys have been moving pretty steadily paced this whole time.
Probably about 10-15 minutes left.
Roughly, yeah.
More.
Like it's a little bit more than that, but
I figured probably after this fight he's probably going away.
he's not gonna, like, at this rate, unless you guys like run out of the dungeon, he's not gonna make it past the gate of the dungeon, but still. It's pretty close.
Well, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. That's a hit. You are actually, for once, because you're not invisible.
Yeah.
You're invisible in darkness, right?
Yes, darkness.
So with the
Darkness and shadows.
So with the flame elemental going, you are not invisible anymore.
You're welcome.
So only the 4
Ooh,
damage.
Where'd the dragon come
Or,
from?
I mean, only the 7
Oh,
damage.
4. I was gonna say.
That's what I meant. Yes. Alright, so I'll add that. And then, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. The cultist that you just shot is going to swing at the fire elemental and get a critical. So minus 5 damage.
That's 9 fire damage.
And then he's dead. Worth it.
Hashtag worth it.
Dead, dead, dead. God damn it. Everything I have is dead. Gurakir, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move first. Alright. Is it just the one cultist
Yeah.
left?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna take a crossbow shot at him.
Alright. That's a hit.
Yep, not rolling damage in roll 20.
Of course.
8.
Wow. Okay, so you hit him, and basically the same thing happened earlier. You hit him at a very vital spot, but he is clinging to life. Anything else?
Nope, I don't have anything I can do.
Alright. Then we move on to the Sturge in the other room. And then Shalana.
Okay, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna stab this dude with both my daggers.
Okay.
Nat 20, look at you.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it, and then go ahead and roll that damage.
I'm just gonna assume he's dead.
Okay.
So that would technically be 18 damage.
From one dagger, yes.
Holy shit.
Yes. Okay, so
You like doubly killed that dude.
Yeah, I didn't roll the damage from the other dagger. I was just like,
You overkilled him.
oops. There we go. All right. Well, with that,
I know what my other dagger would have done though.
Shalana, anything else?
I think your other dagger would have just stabbed air.
Stabbed air.
Whoops.
Because missed, and then just. Oh, wait.
It's not like they turned to ash when you killed them.
I said missed. Missed.
All right.
I am actually gonna have Nox come over beside me here,
Okay. All right. So
and that's it.
with that, the battle is over. What would you guys like to do in this room? You notice that it seems to be a guard or soldier barracks of sorts.
Loot.
Investigate that bitch.
Alright, so go ahead and roll. Oh, wait. Go ahead and roll, yeah, just investigation. Alright.
Really?
Wow, 3 of us.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And in that one,
Ooh.
I rolled a 21.
I didn't see shit.
Yep. You rolled
Lee
21?
saw nothing. Kyle sees the most.
Yep. So give me 1 sec. Just rolling through the treasure chapter. Alright. Kyle,
Yay.
you find yourself. Roll a d10 for me, real quick.
A D10? Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's 10.
You find yourself a single tourmaline, transparent pale green, worth about 100 gold pieces, you estimate.
I found a what?
You found a gemstone worth about 100 gold pieces.
What was it actually called?
A tourmaline.
Can you spell it?
Tourmal.
Okay, good. I got it now. We're good.
Okay.
I just needed the first little bit so I could add it to my inventory.
Gotcha. Yep. So you found a tourmaline worth about 100 gold pieces. Elia, Shalana, and Gurakir, you each found. Yeah, no, there's no gemstones for that. So you each found assorted. I'm sorry. First Arshak, my bad. Arshak, you found. Roll a d12, please. Well, okay. Wow, you guys are all rolling the maximums. You found a piece of turquoise. Opaque light blue-green. Worth, based on your estimation, roughly 10 gold pieces. Give or take.
Alrighty.
And then Elia, Shalana, and Gurakir each found about 3 gold pieces apiece. Just within different dead guys' pockets. Leaf found a single copper hidden under a pillow.
I found something.
Hey, I mean, 1 copper is better than nothing. I mean,
I don't know, guys. Have you ever
you
been
searched
working?
the room and you lost 10 gold. Fuck.
My grandpa taught me a pretty solid trick, which is if you ever have really bad service, don't leave no tip, because no tip is still rude.
Leave a penny.
Leave a penny. Because that lets them know that it was not just like, oh, these people just don't tip. This was like, you were so rude that these people were going to tip you anyway, and they were like, no, penny.
And Derek, was that just for the room or for the dead cultists also?
No, so that's for the entire room and the cultists. Like, amongst the bodies and the footlockers and everything, that's what you guys all found.
Hey, by the way, When they were looting Roscoe, did anybody get all his money?
No. No. I was basically gonna make that kind of a like the money was gonna be the thing lost for Roscoe getting killed, kind of thing.
Dang.
It just disappeared.
Essentially, like it didn't literally disappear, but like when you guys were checking him, I knew you weren't looking for like his money. You were looking for looking for like the good stuff. You were looking for that rod of absorption. You're looking for the cap, the potion, the shield, you know, whatever it was, whatever magical items I gave him.
Still something important.
He only had 355 gold.
Well, I might
Can I
put
go
that
back
into.
and try to find Roscoe?
All right, here. The last shot at this. Everyone roll. Let's call it a wisdom save. Except Leaf.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh, to see if they remember they left the money.
Yes. So Arshak doesn't even remember Roscoe.
Who's Roscoe?
He's like,
Who the fuck is that?
You know,
like you're all talking about
it's
like, hey,
exaggerating.
did we forget something back with Roscoe? And he's like, who the fuck's Roscoe?
that is so
Object
fitting.
permanent. Nope.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 14? Alright, so the only person, Gurakir, you just had an epiphany that you forgot that Roscoe was pretty much loaded from you guys' quest so far. And you run back there. Congratulations, Gurakir, you just accidentally scored yourself. No, I can't make it that easy. Roll a d20.
Give him percentage.
Alright, so what is 30% of 350? That would be... Well, it's 35, 70, 105 gold. You find roughly 105 gold in assorted coins. In Roscoe's pockets. Also, what is your alignment?
My alignment. I'm trying to find it again. Chaotic neutral.
Okay, you're in the clear. The only people that I deem who cannot grave rob are lawful goods. And neutral goods, it's kind of a... There's limits. Like, there's got to be a specific reason you're trying to, like, pick this person's pockets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Lawful goods are like, I would never. Although, you know, there's always gray areas. Anyway, point being, yeah, so you guys just finished searching the barracks. What do you want to do now?
Before we go anywhere, I want to put on one of the purple robes that I got from What's-Her-Face's trunk.
Okay.
Also, they kind of suggested to see if we wanted to take just a short rest. I don't know if anybody needs it, but I mean, yeah, the only reason I'm really suggesting that is because we're getting close to the end of the stream anyway, so I figured it'd be a good
I don't need
stopping
one.
point.
I need a long rest is what I need, man, and we can't do that here.
I mean, I'm good to just start going toward the tunnel.
Okay, we'll
Working our
push
way
down.
up out of the room.
Alright. So, do you go left or right, guys?
Anybody got a coin?
Go to the right.
What is going on with this?
Looks like it's a dead end.
Then we're going to the left.
What is a DF?
I was looking at the dice options, and one of them was fudge, and just clicked it to see what it would do.
Something's
Yeah,
going on with my.
It's pluses and minuses. Hey, look at that! You found the secret. So roll. So when you guys went down that tunnel, I need everybody to roll. Anybody who went down the tunnel to roll a investigation.
To the right.
To the
Yes.
right?
If you went
Yeah,
to the
the one that
right,
looked like a
roll
dead end.
investigation.
I mean, technically, the entire party went down there.
I saw Leaf didn't, and I saw basically I saw 4 people down there.
Okay.
I was down there.
Yep.
You said investigation?
Yes, investigation.
Oh, okay. Just show everybody out there, Chris, huh?
Yep.
All right, so Chris, you smart enough to peek down because you see like some disturbed gravel or something. And you peek down and you realize about 5 feet down under a weird sort of hooded rock like wall, you can see a familiar room.
Can I jump down?
Roll for perception real quick. Alright. You understand that if you jump down, you are not going to be able to get back up.
Ooh.
You can climb down.
Now, if I... What's that gonna change?
If you climb down.
How far down is it?
5 feet?
Oh,
5
5
feet.
feet?
Yeah.
It's 5 feet.
It seems like nothing, but it's really the angle of the way you're going to have to go down. You're not going to be able to like wiggle your way back up.
I'm a spider climber right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
What
never
if
mind. I misinterpreted.
what if we tie my rope around him? I have 50 feet of rope,
Well, there's,
so we can pull him back up.
From what it looks like, there's no way out of this other room.
Elia and Luzeros, I need you guys to roll for perception as well.
Ooh.
Elia, I hate to do this to you, but like, okay, so you looked in that room, and you somehow didn't notice anything. Luzeros, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 22, so I think I see that scourge.
It's not about the scourge. It's about the pile of treasure.
I am not jumping
Go to
down.
the treasure!
That's
I am
why I
not
was like,
jumping down.
please, guys, I'm begging you to go in that room first. You know I love giving out treasure.
I go to the treasure. I don't even care about the sturgeon there. I want the treasure.
All right,
I
so
smell gold.
give me a second because I'm gonna
The
roll.
rogue smells gold.
Why are you gonna take care of me?
All right,
It took very long.
that's an 18. Okay. And that's a 25. Okay. Alright, guys. Here it goes. Another round of magic item table roulette.
Oh, yay.
First, everyone roll a D100.
Everyone roll 100?
Yep.
Oh, I did get 2 parts.
Everyone take that many gold pieces.
Oh, darn.
Now, everyone roll investigation.
I mean, do I get some kind of like an advantage because I discovered it first?
Yes. I will give you first dibs.
Oh, you give it first. So it's not advantage. It's just I get first dibs.
First dibs.
Okay, so just
Actually, no, I'll give you one better. So the way I usually do this is if you guys are rolling through this stuff, if the prize has already been kind of grabbed at a previous table, you move to the next table, and you get to roll again. You will start at magic table B
okay.
on your first roll.
Okay. You said investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that will be a 22 for me.
All right. So you still get to go first. All right. So go ahead and roll a D100.
Do I want high or do I want low?
Oh, also,
D100s, you never know.
Leaf and Gurakir, roll again.
Investigation.
again.
Yeah.
That's pretty low,
No,
actually.
investigation, Justin. We rolled the same.
Oh yeah, yeah. Reroll your investigation.
I rolled a 23 on the D100.
Okay. You have found a potion of resistance. Let me resolve that because I know there's a roll that has to be done for that too. Next page. I think yes. Roll a d10 for me.
2.
You rolled a potion of cold resistance.
Whoa! I don't think that really does anything good for me.
Unless you
Who
run
wouldn't
into
the other campaign?
an ice dragon.
Well, no, because I already have cold resistance in that campaign.
Oh yeah.
In this one, I have the boots of the Winterland, so I already have resistance to cold damage. Well, as soon as I attune to those things, I'll have resistance.
I'll give this to you then. When you use that, you will be immune to purely cold damage.
For the duration of the
Potion, yeah. For the duration of the potion, you'll be immune to cold damage.
Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate it, DM.
Of course. Alright, so then we have Leaf, then Gurakir. I'm just putting them in order real quick.
I rolled a 21.
I know. You're in the order, in the right spot. You're number 2. I'm just putting everybody in order based on where they were so I can do this. You're all getting... Well, actually, I'm going to let a die decide how much stuff you're getting. Because the more stuff you get, obviously, the harder I'm going to make the next chapter. But also, the more fun we're going to have. Everybody gets 4 things.
How many?
4.
4.
Wow.
This could go
Okay.
really, really well. Alright, so, in this order. Shalana, roll a D100.
I guess I'll get ready for another D100 then. Ooh, nice and low.
16, you found a potion of healing.
Oh.
Leaf, roll a D100.
$41.
41. You found... Roll again.
$26.
You found... Roll again. God damn. How did you get both the things that are already claimed?
2.
You found a potion of superior healing. Woo! All that
What do you get?
intensity.
Potion of superior.
Ooh, nice. Nicely done.
Gurakir, roll a D100. $53. You got a spell scroll for a cantrip. Let me go to the spell lists. What's your class again?
Wizard and sorcerer.
Wizard and sorcerer, that's right. Double down. Okay, so I will avoid those as the first option. So go ahead and roll me another D100.
$34.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Here we go. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. You have gotten a spell scroll for the cantrip Mage Hand. Alright. Where's my little notepad? I just put it inside the book for some reason. Arshak, roll a D100. Alright.
Oh, that's impressive.
Roll again. There we go. You found Kyotum's ointment.
Is that for a rash?
Special rash.
Rashes and
What I
boils.
have. One that Roscoe probably had.
So so you can find it in like the inventory thing. It's KEOGHTOM.
Okay, I got it.
Yep, found it. Okay.
Hey, I'd just like to remind you, Roscoe is not a hoe.
Yeah,
All right for hoes.
my bard made that claim too, and you know.
I did not roll to seduce anybody.
I didn't roll to seduce anybody either.
It just happened.
It was just purely role play in the game.
just happened.
Yeah. All right. So Kyotom's
Wasn't
ointment.
it-
This glass jar.
Wasn't it Shelby who started that?
Oh yeah, she was all her. That was all her. With that like joke. That joke got out of hand like real fast. I wanted my character to go down a depressing spiral of angst and sadness.
And now you have a tiefling.
Now I have tiefling.
He sounds so depressed about it.
Well, the joke of course being like if well, what was it? Like wasn't she about to die in one campaign at one point in the campaign?
You and her both were about to die when we were fighting that dragon several times.
That's true. I like to put myself in the line of fire.
Yes, your dragon. Actually, I think this is prior to the splitting into two dragons.
Yeah, no,
Or maybe
no,
His
this was
combination.
before I had taken one of the dragons as mine.
Yes.
Alright, as an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 hit points, ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Wow.
Yeah, so you have 1d4 plus 1 doses of this thick mixture. So do me a favor and roll 1d4.
3.
So you have 4 doses. Just remember how awesome that item is. Alright, Elia, you're up. Roll a d100. Alright, roll again. 81. You get an elemental gem. Oh my god. I can't keep letting you guys have elementals. Jesus. This didn't work out in my favor at all.
I already used mine.
There's still one on the battlefield for crying out loud.
Well, that's about to go away, though.
Alright, roll a d4.
Be fire again.
Air.
Wow.
You found a blue sapphire air elemental gem. Alright. Luzeros, roll your second d100. Yes, I know this process is slow, but I promise the prizes will be worth it.
That's a 93.
93. Spell scroll, second level. So, I need you to roll a d100.
I'll be able to trade something for you.
64.
Alright. So,
While we're doing all this loot stuff,
yes.
does anybody want this cap of water breathing that I got off of Roscoe's body? Because I have the cloak of the mana and don't need it.
We can put it in the bag of holding, or
And I could take it back.
Just figured I would ask.
It'd probably fit my little head anyway.
Yeah, all your shit's halfling sized.
I'm a gnome.
Alright, so
do you want to loot?
Luzeros, you're gonna hate me for this. You get a second level spell scroll of rope trick. Rope trick. I've never seen this spell. I've never looked it up. Hang on. I have a feeling that it's something a bard would do.
Should have been a cowboy.
You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long. One end of the rope then rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to... Oh my god, I was wrong.
Is that a portal?
The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or small creatures.
We can take a long rest.
You can take a long rest inside of a secret dimension. That only things that can climb up the rope can join you in.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that actually is. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. I thought it was going to be like something silly, like prestidigitation or something.
No, that's pretty dope, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
And you can cast magic?
I can't cast magic, so I have to give it to somebody who can cast magic.
Me.
But that's okay, because that's like a group item
Yes.
anyway.
Jess,
It depends on who.
it's a scroll, which means it would be a one-use item. Me being the wizard, the only reason I took it is so I can put the stuff into my spell book and keep using it.
Well,
I have a.
But you can only cast spells that you can actually like learn. So
Oh,
that's not
it's a
your
wizard
list.
spell.
Oh, is it? Okay, well then.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh, then I
give
can't use it
to him then.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll give it to him then.
All right.
That's
We'll worry about it after the fact, but yeah, just
Yeah.
know
Shalana,
that's going to
D100.
D100.
Yep.
84.
84. That is... Roll another D100.
I feel like we're starting to run out of magic items.
Just needs a new table.
$55. All right. Level 1s. Here we go. How did I lose all the spells? There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'll be right back. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 6. 7, 38, 39, 44. Okay, you have a spell scroll, first level of the spell Compelled Duel.
Compelled duel.
Yes, it is a paladin spell.
Interesting.
Okay, with that, Leaf, roll a D100. I'm even going to remember what these items are and give you guys like apt opportunities to use them.
6.
See how it goes. 6, roll again.
Had a feeling. 9.
Potion of Greater Healing.
Okay.
Gurakir, you're up. Roll again.
93.
Wow. Okay.
I just put the number.
I am so upset I have to give this to someone. It seems way too OP. Mithril Armor.
What was the name of that spell?
Which one?
The paladin spell I just
Compelled Duel.
held. Duel. Okay.
You know the funny thing is being a druid, I don't even think I could wear mithril.
Well then,
And then, Derek,
yes.
what type of armor? I'm getting breastplate, chainmail, chain shirt, half plate, plate, ring mail, scale mail, split.
All mithril?
So it's all the
Yeah.
medium or or heavy armors. So let me find it in here, and I will make you roll a die.
Yeah, I tried just doing mithril armor and
Yeah.
takes it away. It's when I just do mithril, it brings me all of those.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the player's handbook here, find the armors. Almost there.
I see 8 items.
Yeah. So roll a
Listed.
d8.
6.
6. Yep. So it's gonna be chainmail.
Oh, okay, the one on mine is ring, but yeah, I'll do chainmail.
I'm just going off player's handbook in this case. So
Yeah.
the
they're
order it
both
puts it
heavy.
in, chainmail.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, I can't actually use it.
Well,
You should
like
give it to Leah.
Because it's heavy.
I can't use armor.
You should
Period.
give it to Leah.
yeah, she can use armor.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Arshak.
got
Roll a D100. 60. Roll again. 63. Roll another D100 for a spell scroll.
95.
Wow, you're gonna make me count all the way up to that. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Okay.
Leah, I just sent you a message on Discord with what it was.
6, 8, 50, 51, 53.
Hey, Kyle, I got Mithril Chainmail.
6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, and back to the beginning. You have a spell scroll for 3rd level spell scroll for Speak with Dead.
Interesting.
And now, Elia, roll a D100.
Whose spell list is that on?
That is a bard spell.
Really?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I don't abide by that, like, only the caster can use the right spells. It's a spell scroll. It's made to be used improperly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So somebody who can't even cast magic, period, can use spell scroll.
Yes.
What,
It still has the same saves and things, but so your spell save DC might suck. So you might be better off giving it to a magic user, but the point is
Right.
you can technically use it.
So technically, Justin can have like any spell he wants in his spell book.
No, he still has to. If he wants, he can still only put wizard spells in his spell book.
Got it. Okay.
That one is specific. Elia, go ahead and roll again.
What level was that spell scroll?
3rd.
Third.
All right. Let me verify. There's not anything special, but I believe this item is just a potion of growth. Correct. Okay. Potion of growth. Oh, you already have that?
I have one. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Roll again.
Oh, okay.
25. Okay, oh, Elia, this will be fitting for you. You find a javelin +2.
Ooh.
Damn.
Actually, let's say you find a holster of about 4 of them.
Oh.
Just remember to retrieve them. I will keep track of these ones because they're, pretty high up there.
Okay.
But, alright. With that, Luzeros, your 3rd magical item. Roll a D100.
95.
You get a potion of greater healing.
Woo!
Alright, Shalana, roll a D100. A 2. Roll again.
Yep. I already got it. 96.
Wow, that's specific. Did anybody ever get the robe of useful items?
No.
Well, you did now.
I think I've heard of it.
It's a very,
Robe of
very
useful
cool.
items.
Is that the one with all the patches?
Let me double check.
Because I've heard of this one. I think.
Yeah, the robe of useful items is really a popular item online. Yeah, so the robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature it represents.
Yeah.
It's
pretty dope.
The robe has 4d4 patches. So it has 2 of each of the following patches. It's like 10-foot pole, steel mirror, hempen rope, things like that. And then it has 4d4 other patches, which we can either... I'll say this. We can either, 1, roll them right now, or you can roll them at random throughout the game.
I guess I can just roll them at random throughout the game.
Alright, then just do me a favor and roll 4d4 right now.
Okay.
So you have 9. So on top of the automatic 12 patches that you get, you have 9 undeciphered patches.
Nice.
And that's what I will say.
Okay. Does that mean that's what I changed the charges to? Because it like auto-populated with like 28 charges in here.
I'll have to check that item out to verify that, so let me write that down.
Okay.
Shalana, robe of useful items. If nothing else, I will pre-roll those things, just because if that's the only way to make it like work properly or populate properly, then that's the way I'll do it.
If you put a note on there, Jess, you might want to put down that you have 9 extras.
Yeah.
For the randoms.
9. There we go. All right, continuing. Leaf, you're up. Roll a d100.
$47.
All right. Roll again.
$97.
The rope of climbing. Okay. Let me make sure that's not an item I have to specify on. Nope, it is just a rope of climbing.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, Gurakir, you're up. Third item. Roll a d100.
81.
Roll again.
72.
Did anybody ever get the oil of slipperiness?
So Luke?
No.
Well, you did now. So you find a flask of the oil of slipperiness.
So Gurkir got lube.
Yeah, he got some real intense lube. All right, hang on here.
Why intense?
I never added anything but a fabric to my freaking
Okay, yep.
It's thick and heavy.
Yeah.
my inventory or anything.
All right, Arshak, go ahead and roll a d100.
Yeah, curious patch fabric, yeah.
97. All right, Arshak, roll again. 10. Roll again. 80. All right, yep, there we go. Potion of Fire Giant. Wait, did somebody already get that? Potion of Fire Giant Strength.
Fire giant? Do we have that one? I don't think we had giant strengths for sure. I don't think we had fire giant though.
Let me see.
That does not ring any bells.
I have potion of.
I have frost giant.
Yep, I knew we had a Frost Giant one in there. So, does anybody have the Fire Giant?
Nope.
All right, then you get a Potion of Fire Giant Strength. All right,
Oh,
Elia.
I have a potion of fire giant strength. I'm a dumbass.
Okay, roll again.
Already had.
You pay attention?
40. Potion of Speed.
Yeah, we got
crack?
Exactly like crack.
Speed. I am speed.
Yeah, you gain the effect of the haste spell for 1 minute.
Oh, do some haste.
Alright, so Elia, roll a d100. 61. Potion of Climbing. Alright. There's only 2 items left in the first table, and you will need to roll a 99 or 100 to get them. Luzeros. Roll a D100.
You're gonna make him re-roll until he hits it?
No.
24.
Re-roll. We're on the next table.
83.
83. I know for a fact that you already had this because you used it on my dragon. Roll
Fire
again.
elemental.
Filter of love.
Oh, yeah, just used that, yeah.
Yeah.
52.
52. Potion of Stone Giant Strength. Did you guys get that one?
I don't have it.
I have Hill Giant.
I don't have it.
Okay, so you have Potion of Stone.
So, Potion of Stone Giant Strength then.
That's right. Alright, Shalana, you're up. 55, roll again. 25. This will decide if you get a repeat. Roll a d10. Okay, roll a d100.
Repeat.
81. Roll a d100.
42.
42. Spell scroll, 6th level. Roll a d100.
Roll a D100.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
42.
42
Alright.
again.
1,
Yeah,
2,
nice.
3, 4,
Impressive.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, Jackie.
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
42.
6th level.
I had to explain that to my students this week. That was fun.
7, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6. 47, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. You have gained the Warlock 6th level spell scroll. Flesh to Stone.
Flesh to Stone.
Yes. All right, Leaf. Please roll a d100.
88.
Roll again.
56.
56. Roll again.
55.
I definitely gave that to you guys at a previous one, so roll again.
49.
Roll again. You're going up these tables.
51.
Alright, so no one's reached this table yet, so you're getting it. Does anyone have the Potion of Storm Giant Strength?
I do.
Okay, roll again.
You got Stone Giant.
I didn't get stone. Did I get stone?
You got Stone Giant.
Wait, then why did Leah say that she got it?
She has Storm. Storm.
She has Storm.
Alright,
Oh,
so...
he said stone. Okay.
Potion of
Okay, we both-
Storm Giant Strength.
Okay, we both heard stone. My bad.
So,
Our bad.
so yes or no?
Roll a d100.
49.
Slippers of Spider Climbing.
You no longer have to cast that spell now.
Alright, yeah, next time you level up, you can swap out a spell.
No, I get to prepare them every day.
Oh, then even better. Now you don't have to worry about that one. Gurukir, please roll a d100. Roll again.
53.
53.
Whatever.
Does anybody have the Potion of Water Breathing?
Somebody has that.
We have a cap of water
Cap
breathing.
of water breathing.
Cap
I don't
of
think
water
we have a
breathing.
potion.
Then no. So you got the potion of water breathing. Arshak, please roll a D100. 62. Roll again. 87. Ooh. Have I ever given you guys a drift globe?
No, definitely not.
Oh. If I remember correctly, this thing's awesome. But I could remember wrong. Let's go back and look. Drift globe, drift... Oh, here it is. This small sphere of thick glass weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated glow rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you. It is within 60 feet of you. It follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out. So you just gained a drift globe, which is basically the equivalent of a
Floating candle.
It's like a walking spotlight.
That's
'Cause-
cool.
Which is the last thing that he wants because it makes him not invisible.
That is
Exactly.
accurate.
What? Roscoe could have used that.
Roscoe could have used that.
But Roscoe's dead.
Roscoe's dead.
Alright.
Alright. Elia, you're the last one. Roll a D100. Roll again.
21.
18. Roll again. 93. Ooh. You get the decanter of endless water.
Ooh.
Ooh. You know what to do with that one.
Drown people?
There's
Water boy.
loads of things you can do that. Geyser!
So the decanter of endless water. You can speak command words, and you can say stream, fountain, or geyser. 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 feet wide. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you see within 30 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 15 feet away from you.
Yep.
Huh.
If we didn't have the bag of holding, we could use the geyser to push the dragon eggs all the way home.
Oh, man. So, with that, you have all gathered quite a bit of magical items.
Hell yeah.
I have written down most of them. Some of them I'm not going to make special, encounters or situations for, but some of them are definitely going to be like, I'll be calling it out, and if you guys can find a way to use it coolly, I'll love that. If you guys find a way to do it without it, also love that. Like whatever item, you have to use, but alright. I was going to make one more fight in this dungeon, but honestly, it's not necessary. So as you guys walk out of this treasure room and sneak down the little weird 5-foot hole, do you want to leave the dungeon?
Might as well. Head
Yeah.
back.
Alright, I'll let you do one long rest at the foot of the cave.
Cool. So then during the long rest, I can go ahead and attune to both of my items then.
Yep, because that's what I was about to say. Is anybody who has magical items they need to attune to? You can. the fire elemental, while you guys were rooting around for treasure, just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that item now. If I haven't already. Yep, there it is.
And other than that, I think we're going to call it a night.
Sounds good.
So, all right, well, thank you all for joining us and watching. I know I'm a very overly gifting DM, but trust me, I will make them suffer for every gift I give them. And you'll find out how I do that in the next chapter, when they're on the road, just like the other group, for 60 days, with me making up encounters completely off the top of my head for every day they're on the road.
Fun.
It's gonna get weird because I don't just do battle encounters on the road. I like to add weird, confusing, over the top encounters. Like right now, the other party is fighting doppelgangers of themselves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many days into their journey are they?
3.
They're only 3 days into their journey?
Yeah, they like I said, I make the encounters kind of complicated, so they don't move very fast with it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. But I also do die rolls, so there are some days that will be like clean and cut for them. But I give you guys a lot more treasure, so no, I'm gonna make it work hard. I'm gonna make it work a lot harder to get through the days.
Nice.
I don't give them nearly as much treasure. But all right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we're gonna close out with. That's pretty much it, actually. Yeah. So, everybody have a good night.
Night.
Bye.